During the third millennia, in a strange place known as the United States of America, a war was brewing. Brainwashed Marxist idiots in colleges across the nation clashed with equally brainwashed, anime-obsessed neo-Nazis. Starbucks windows were shattered, Dodge Challengers were totaled, and Muslims realized that rental vans were cheaper than plane tickets. Skinny, anemic millennials from coast to coast were hospitalized with life-changing injuries such as sprains and first-degree burns. And the heroic knights of 4chan rose up to defeat Shia LaBeouf and drive the evil villain into a descent towards a madness the likes from which he would never recover. As the enemies of freedom destroy the cities that raised them, as America begins to resemble an Iron Maiden album come to life, two heroes have risen up to fight against the culture of utter madness and restore sanity the only way they know how, by refusing to take any of it seriously. Mersh.
And I said, hey, oi, let's chop your penis off. Oi, can I have me penis back? Why do you have dreadlocks, you white oppressor?
Royce Lopez.
Always be aborting. A always, B aborting. Always be aborting.
Breaking news.
Breaking news,
You're
guys.
hearing it only on our show first. Apparently Donald Trump has worked out a deal. He will get the wall. Unfortunately, it's going to be a rock climbing wall.
Oh, no! The other side's going to be a slide. You climb the wall up and you just
Lands into a nice, clean, chlorinated pool. And then you immediately get a welfare check. Fucking A.
Oh, shit. He was a boy, he went to girl, now he wants to be a boy again.
Oh, God, just stay a girl if you're going to be this indecisive.
I think Caitlyn Jenner's a handsome woman with a great penis. Look, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with trannies. I just don't want to put that one's cock in my mouth.
Bound forever by their mutual love of smoking marijuana, Simpsons references and affection towards Alex Jones, these two men have joined forces to bring you uncut news and opinions directly from the belly of the beast. Saving Western civilization one childish dick joke at a time. Here they are, your new heroes of the Imperium, Mersh and Royce Lopez.
Howdy, y'all. Yeah, welcome aboard. And let's commence the very awkward jiggling. I think we can agree, right? This is a little weird.
It's weird. It's weird being so close to you. Like, I don't like being so close.
Being close is weird in general, emotionally, physically. But
with family, friends.
You guys are normally in like a different state when you do this, right?
Yeah. Normally, I'm in Maine.
Yeah, this is weird. So, welcome to Revenge of the Sis. Of course, Mike Sheely, Royce Lopez.
Hi.
We are in a different city. We are at a different time. I'll admit it. Just I zoned out listening to our intro and being. You know what this felt like?
I thought High Society had a long intro.
Not as long as ours.
No.
You know what this felt? This felt like doing the Wayne's World episode when Noah's Arcade like sponsored them.
It's
like, like, what is this? But yeah, of course, Mike Sheely, Royce Lopez. We're joining you live. Well, not live. Whenever you'll see this.
You'll see this.
We are in New
You don't
York
have to
City.
tell them.
New York City.
And we are joined, of course, by Chris from Brooklyn, our longtime friend. I think we've known him super long time. High Society Radio.
Yeah, close.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're at the Gas Digital Studios, and then we are joined by
A young Ben
Ryan
Margera.
Long.
Oh, sorry.
That's not true, okay? All right, it's a
Ben
young...
Margera now. That's what I want.
He's not Ben Margera. Who's the one who died in the Porsche?
Ryan Long.
It's fair enough. Comedian.
Do you guys
Ryan
remember
Long.
that thing when
Paul
fucking
Walker.
someone goes, "Bam Margera, I'm gonna miss you, man," and he goes, "Hey, I'm still." Oh, Hulk Hogan tweeted. He goes,
That was
Still
Hulk
alive,
Hogan,
man.
yes.
He goes, still alive, brother.
That's phenomenal. It's an amazing time to be alive, to just experience like all of the shit that goes on now in social media. The everybody's a neo-Nazi, everybody's a commie. We're all gonna
Ideally.
kill each other.
Well, before we get into
it's all
this whole
worth
thing,
it.
can we
just
talk
for
about
that.
how you dressed up for this?
Not me.
No, him. He's wearing a sport coat.
Yeah,
We have to address the fact that you, like,
He
Dead
left
Poets,
the basement for the first time in years.
Dead Poet Society bullshit.
no. Look.
He looks like he's going to sell me Coke at a Persian nightclub.
He looks like howling mad Murdoch at a wedding. and you're dressed.
Mad Murdoch.
You're dressed like a fucking like one of the Cuban communists that you fled with this fucking army jacket on.
Hey, if you can't
You've gotten
beat- if
fat on the fucking blood of the people.
If you can't beat him, join him. All right.
Oh, I'm sorry. What
I don't want to hear it from you, Roy to Magoo. Leave me alone.
What?
Roids, you wish. I wish. I'd be fucking swole up.
No, seriously, do you have any?
Can I ask you an honest question
guy.
though? What was harder to do, put on a sport coat or get up earlier than me to go get a haircut? So fuck.
I
You got a haircut in New York?
in New York and I
You got
walked.
faded up?
Because you're Cuban and you had to be like, I've heard so much about these Dominican lineups.
Well, that's just what happened.
That's
It's
what
just
happened.
hilarious.
Because you guys are staying in Jersey City, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
Jersey.
Oh, you had to get a haircut.
I walked by a white barber shop. I'm like, And then I saw there was a black one. I'm like,
It was
It's
more
like the Three Little Bears. And then I saw a Dominican one. I'm like, just right. And I was like,
They're wild in there. It's a party.
dude, it was crazy.
It's
So
literally like being in a resort and the fucking person that's dancing is cutting your hair at the same time.
they had one of those knockoff Cody boxes playing like the latest like Avengers movie on the screen.
Oh, every
they have a
barbershop in
fire
New York
stick.
sells those.
It was, I know, so did they. So I'm sitting there getting a haircut, but they have the fucking Avengers movie playing, but you could still see the Windows logo at the bottom. I'm like, oh, this is all. I'm
like a
at
watermark?
home. Yeah, I'm at home.
Dude, I went to the barber there and I go, okay, I want this. And I go, fade it in here. And the guy goes, yeah, haircut. And I go, yeah, that's not really what I said, dog.
No, it's fine. I got you.
A little more specific with the instructions. He goes, yeah, haircut. And he gets the clippers out.
Dude, I was growing my hair out, and I went to the barber before we came out here, and I was like, yeah, just a little over the ears, leave it, because I'm not like trying to grow it out.
Just the tassels. Just leave
Some
two
length.
tassels.
And the guy's like, oh, no, totally.
curling
He never used anything but a pair of clippers, and by the end of it, I was just like, here, just take it. Just take my money.
dude, I'm such a. There's no way I'm going to be like, all right, cut this. We're done here. It's like, you know.
Yeah, and I
Did he use the thing? Did he use the straight blade?
He used a straight blade.
Yeah, no, you got to get the straight blade.
You put a little hot
Straight
towel
blade's
on
kind
your
of cool.
neck?
I wasn't saying that. I'm,
Yeah.
I'm on the straight blade.
He didn't use the hot towel, which made me upset because
Oh,
I'm
no.
like, it's like 10 degrees outside. I'm immediately gonna start getting bumps all over my head and my neck. He's like, no, you're done. I'm like,
No, he just did this. He goes, and then he wipes it off.
I'm like, hey, can you take your fucking AirPods out for a second and listen to me, please? I'm burning. My neck is burning right now.
No hot towel. I'll give you a hot Carl. Welcome to New York.
Welcome. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, we're staying in Jersey City because we don't have that that Cumtown money.
We came to pay our respects, quite frankly. We came out to
For 9/11. I think it was about time we
9/11.
come out here.
You know, there was some more recent stuff too, and we just wanted to pay our respects.
What happened? What's some more recent?
I don't know. There was a couple people at a grocery store. It was a whole thing.
Really?
Yeah. It was
What
a bunch
happened?
of trouble.
Oh, in Jersey City?
Yeah.
I thought you didn't like those people.
No, I know.
Well, hold
I
on.
love
There's
everybody.
a lot of people there that we don't like.
I love everybody.
Well, we were talking about that. We were talking about that on High Society. We were talking about it's not a hate crime, right? Because they were black Israelites. Right?
That's what I was
It's
Jew
just
on Jew
Semitic on
violence.
Semitic crime.
Jew on Jew violence, and quite frankly, I don't condone it. You know, if you look at the
It was in a deli.
statistics-
It was clearly over a line skip. The mustard wasn't coarse enough. Something.
Yeah,
What
you
are you
call
gonna
this
do?
pastrami? It's just a whole thing blew out.
And that was a black Israeli saying that. You call this pastrami?
I'm supposed to bring this back to this van and feed my family with this. I must be fakakta to take this back there.
You got relish on my Timberlands.
They were just furious that they were selling Reubens because it's not kosher.
Yeah, you're
Exactly, that's what it
lost
was.
their
Yeah,
minds.
just-
I was telling these guys that I saw fucking the Israeli guy digging through the garbage and in a bodega looking for lottery tickets that hadn't been used yet.
oh, the place around the corner from here.
No, this is in Brooklyn. Oh, really? I go, that is the fucking funniest thing I've ever seen. Full fucking gear on, the whole thing.
And you know
Wait,
what?
he had the whole like uniform?
He had the cheese hat on, the whole fucking
Really?
thing. It was the best thing I've ever seen. I looked at the bodega owner and I go, pretty funny, right? And he goes, that's amazing. Yeah, like he was down with this is hilarious.
He was like, that's Ira. He's here every Saturday.
Yeah, he comes by.
What
yeah.
you gonna do?
Never found anything. 12 years running.
Just like, whoever did the Vegas shooting. I want to be serious here for a second. What happened in Las Vegas, guys?
Let's pour some out for the kids out there.
But don't. We're going to get in trouble. They're going to blame us.
Yeah,
Something
seriously.
happened in Las Vegas today.
This whole table's carved like Louis J. Gomez.
Something didn't happen in Las Vegas a couple of years ago.
Oh, that.
You don't pour drinks on the carved table. Though. Like, what is he, Stannis Baratheon? He's got like the whole fucking. That's pretty.
That was
impressive.
by the way, that was phenomenal reference to Wayne's World because that is so bang on.
I was waiting for a different version of
Yeah,
our
that
theme
is-
song
yeah,
to
yeah,
kick
yeah.
in and just see like, I don't know.
Party time, excellent.
like
with
six-
your host.
You have like 4 people in 2 different control rooms going, and 5, 4.
Hey, I'll tell you what we'll do is if to make this feel more like your show, I'll skip and stream a little bit. I'll say every second word. Hey, how are you guys doing?
No, you know it was great.
Oh, we got a little trouble here with the
I got
stream.
I got no problem saying the N word. I mean,
Well,
if you guys want me to make it
Want him to
feel
feel at home?
That's why we're friends. No,
We call him Chris. Chris knows how to pander to his audience. High society radio, folks.
It was really funny too because when I was talking to Chris was like, "Yeah, we could do it. We might only have one producer." I'm like, "That's fucking a luxury. We don't
producer?
even have one." Are you?
What's a
kidding me?
producer?
Are you? I'm there panicking, going, "It's not loading. What do I do?" It is true. This is really nice too, and I could tell Lewis isn't a real Puerto Rican because there's coasters, and that's pretty
That's
dope.
Ralph.
That is.
That's all Ralph.
Got it. Now that makes
a lot of
sense.
sense.
That makes a lot of
If
sense.
Lewis was a real Puerto Rican, though, there would just be like a plastic sheet over this.
No, he would take his shoe off and put it in his shoe, and then that's
Nobody would have shoes
Puerto
on
Rican
in this
coaster.
building. Yeah. Take your shoes off.
At
Put them
the door.
outside.
There'd be a big Jesus, a holographic Jesus,
sandals,
over
sorry.
the mantle.
They would demand all the humans take their shoes off, but there'd be 11 pit bulls roaming around in here. You know what I mean? Like it would just you'd go. There's no logic to
All
it.
the pit bulls
rules
are wearing
just-
Jordans.
I
What
feel
the
like
fuck
it's
is
just
going
a power move.
Are you cooking? No, the house always smells like adobo. I don't know what to tell you. It's just what it smells like in here.
So should we be professionals and actually be like, first, do you guys want to promote anything?
Oh,
At
yeah,
the
hold
top
on.
of
Let
the
me do
show?
that.
Like,
I got
we're
it.
not
I got
used
it.
to this.
I could do this. So here we go. So, Mersh, you want to promote anything?
Sure. My name is Mersh, and yeah, I'm going to be on Gas Digital here doing.
Perfect,
No,
perfect.
I don't. I have nothing.
When are you guys releasing this?
Probably
Tomorrow.
if we can
Well,
tomorrow. Yeah.
Today, you mean? Because it's
So we're
live.
live.
So you're gonna
right
promote
now.
and you're gonna promote something that you're doing tomorrow morning.
Yeah, so Sunday, yeah, if you guys are watching this on our channel, Sunday we'll be at Comedy Fight Club. Go to the Stand. Is it the Stand or the Stand Comedy
You're not
Club?
supposed to talk about it. That's like the first rule, dude.
No, that's
no, that's fucking fat girls. I thought we were.
I don't know.
No. We're amongst friends. You can talk about fucking back.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I was talking about who actually did 9/11.
Google Comedy Fight Club, December 22nd, the Sunday night. Come on out, join us. We'll be judging. Dave.
If you use the promo code CFC on the Stand's website, you get discount tickets.
Yes.
Thanks for stealing my thought. I wanted to actually. I was gonna go. I'm gonna drop the promo code, and I'm gonna like trounce these bitches and show how professional I am. I showed up in a dress coat. I had the promo code, and this. And he
I'm
just
wearing
cuts
my
me
own
off.
merch.
Can I just do a little quick plug to Alpha Brain right now? If you're listening, it's just a great product. I just want to put
call
that out
Adderall.
there.
You know, just because you're sitting in Rogan's chair doesn't mean you have to be him.
Yeah, it's just cocaine, Mr. Sawdust.
I'll throw this out there.
Chris takes Beta Brain. Boom! I'm on.
Got me. You got me. No, when Alpha Brain first came out, I bought a bottle and it worked. It did do something.
I actually did try it too.
And then they changed it, and I was like, "This sucks." I gave it to my buddy. I gave it to a control group, which is my buddy who does no drugs and will tell me like, "You're an idiot for buying this."
Yeah.
Instantly, and he was just like, "I feel weird," and I was like, "Okay, this works."
It's so odd to me that you know the word control
9/11
group.
was an inside job.
It's so odd to me you know
Holy
the word
shit.
control group, but you don't know the word placebo. But you know, I'm glad it worked for you.
Yeah, you take Alpha
You
Brain.
think it worked as a placebo for him and me? All right.
Well, you know, good, yeah.
that's
Immediately,
because
you're
If
like,
you hand
animals
somebody
are-
something and go, it makes your brain work better.
I didn't. I was like,
"No,
here, take
fuck,
one
it
of these."
probably is.
I don't
think
know
so.
about you. I will sell out. I'll sell on it in a second. I don't listen to this man over here. Revenge of the Cis.
Oh, he's a purist. He's like, we're not selling supplements.
Yeah, he won't. He won't. Do
Really?
it. No, he only wants to
What
sell
about cocaine?
drugs. Well, yeah, he does that.
Okay.
But that works.
Yeah, it
I don't
does
have a problem selling things that work.
It does work.
fucking.
We were hawking fleshlights for a while.
Dude,
They
everybody
work,
was.
though. I mean,
Back in our.
That's true.
I've heard of people coming in them, so you know.
I've seen people coming.
Well, that's
namely me.
the party you
I-
go to.
I fucked a fleshlight in a casino bathroom once.
Really?
Yeah,
Did
yeah.
you
well,
just
I
find
got
it in there?
No, I
Did
got
you
it
find
at a
it
show.
half- he found
And
it
then
half hanging
I
out of
needed
the
a quiet
urinal.
place.
It's like, you know, fuck it. I'll just give
I
it another
dried
go.
it off, found it in the toilet, dried that
Somebody
puppy
stuck
off.
it through a hole in the stall, and he was like, "All right."
This is
He
why you
went
go
down
to,
on it first, spit
Reverse
on it.
L'Oreal.
This is why you go to Vegas, not Reno. That's why.
No, a gay dude in Vegas, I paid him to stick it in his ass, and then I fucked the fleshlight in his ass, totally straight.
Wow.
There is
That is
nothing
straight,
gay
man.
about fucking a pussy inside of a guy's ass.
And then what did Andy Dix do? Did he get angry or?
I don't know. Fucking killed Phil Hartman's wife.
what's funny?
Allegedly.
Andy Dick's son.
By
does-
his own words.
Oh, okay.
Andy Dick's son does stand up in like LA, and all his jokes are about how his dad's like bisexual. But you're like, yeah, but everyone knows who you're
know
talking
that.
about. No, but he doesn't say Andy Dick. He just says my dad.
My dad's so gay.
Yeah.
I went to one time because, I live life to the fullest. I went to Branson, Missouri for New Year's once. Swear to God.
Sick.
Which is the Boomer Vegas. And they have the Yakov Smirnoff studio. Like he has an auditorium there that he has of himself. But he wasn't even there. It was his son that was doing there. And all the jokes were like, my dad said in Russia, because he's from here. My dad said in Russia.
I am paraphrasing here. Why do you have the accent? You were born here. But it's not. It's Russian, so it's not Yakov Smirnoff Jr. It's Yakov Smirnoff 2.
It's like when you go to a Marley concert and it's Jonathan Marley, his fourth son.
Fucking Bob Marley has fucking 30 kids.
Yeah,
They keep
no
coming out of the
shortage.
woodwork.
Yeah, Marley
With careers, too.
Yeah.
Marley crapped out more kids than fucking Antonio Cromartie.
Fucking
Who the fuck is that?
He was the Jets guy that had like 75 kids.
Oh, that dude,
Couldn't
yeah.
pay any
Yeah,
fucking child
75.
support.
No, he had he did have 12 kids. And he had he was a lineman.
Was it different women too, right?
Yeah.
It was with different women.
Nah, I don't believe it. Prove it.
He said it. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean,
I think two of them. I think two of them were twins, maybe. Or it was like 8 women or something, 12 kids.
yeah, it was something
Crazy. It was more than his child support was more than his NFL salary.
and let's be fair. If you're having 12 kids with it's obviously with different women. Otherwise, 4 of them are retards.
Yeah, if you have 12 kids, you're either a football player or Mormon. Like, there's no middle ground.
Yeah.
Well, there's another word for what you could be.
Rock and roll guys used to be cranking him out. This doesn't feel like Revenge of the Sith. As I was talking, we're like, yeah, football players are crazy. They have a lot of kids. And I'm like, what are we doing here?
What are we doing?
Is this what you guys are now? And the New York Revenge of the Sith?
Excuse me.
Like,
We're selling out.
what are you guys betting on?
We're selling out.
It
is
just
what we're
feels like
doing.
they don't get New Yorkers like us, man.
Here's what we're gonna do,
You
guys.
just got here like a month ago. Let's not play this
Yeah, us
fucking
New Yorkers, man, they can't fucking...
Oh, fucking shut up, Toronto. I don't want to hear it from you. I'm not be talked down to by a Canadian. No fucking thank you. And I'm glad you spared no expense and got Rolling Rock. It makes me feel...
I said a 12-pack. You said sure. I was buying it, all right? You're using my studio time. I'm buying the beers.
You're right. And by the way,
good man. Thank you so much.
For your studio time. We really do appreciate you.
I could be in here by myself, cutting the best podcast alone, just just a monologue for
editing
an hour and a
laugh
half.
points into his own podcast.
Yeah.
Yes.
I just felt
Exactly.
bad because we wanted to take you out beforehand, have some dinner, and then you know what?
You guys didn't say
guy
that at all.
This guy did literally nothing, and we bought him dinner.
me a
So imagine
steak.
how we would
No,
have
but no,
I had to
seriously,
blow
like,
them
You guys
both.
literally did not. You told me none of that, and he texted me at 5:30. Where are you? I'm like, I'm in my house.
Look,
You're a very bad
excuse-
communicator.
First off, fuck you, because I was doing all the communicating. And secondly, I'm Cuban.
He showed. I was communicating with him. He showed up. He had a steak.
Why are you yelling at me, man? I'm so close to you right
I
now.
had a steak, Royce.
I was there.
That place has pretty good steaks.
I'm
Bro.
just
that
look.
was great.
dude.
They
Yana,
looked down on us when we walked in, too, like, do you really want a table? I'm like, yeah, I really want a table. Okay, cool.
we were pretty aggressive with what we were talking about at a high volume, too.
Right, it was really loud.
Can
It
I
was-
correct that? No, you were pretty aggressive at a high volume.
No, I said Negro
Guilty.
Modelo.
Yes, that's not what I said.
Por favor.
We sat down and we're like, "Thank you so much, very nice." And then he burst in and was like Kramer from
First off,
Seinfeld with even more n bombs. And we're like, "All right, look, dude."
Why did you talk like Trump there for a second? Hey, I just take a steak with some ketchup.
He got
do me
impeached
a
today.
favor, Ryan.
I know, we did it, guys. That's what we were talking
The
about.
president got impeached, guys.
It's over. He's
It's
done.
over.
Yeah. We won.
He will be sent. He will be given a Viking funeral.
Yeah.
They will shoot burning arrows.
No impeachment inquiry has ever led to anything.
Yes, it has. It's led to people.
I mean,
losing
it
the
led
house.
to me coming this morning, I'll tell you that much.
Mark my words, President Trump is out as of today. You don't even know it yet. Just look on the news. And Barron's going to be selling weed by next year. Watch. He's done. The whole family's done.
Selling
the
weed to
Trumps
Michelle
are
Obama.
ruined. You guys won. It's over. We're never going to hear from the Trumps again.
Dude, there's so
End
many
of an era.
there's so many stupid people on Twitter too that really don't understand how impeachment works. That really think he's done already. That he's out. They're
We
like,
did it. It's
Trump's
over.
out of there, man. He's never coming back. I'm like, he's gonna be fine.
I hope he does get him.
Are these
They
people
put him
young?
on they tie him to a horse and they just send him out.
But are these people young enough to not remember Clinton getting impeached
Yeah.
and nothing? Because that's,
They're
I
not,
mean,
no.
A lot of them are.
Some of
I mean,
them
like whatever. We were we're all the same age.
Yeah,
I mean, Ryan's probably you're a little
34.
younger. Yeah. So like, but
couple
like,
years younger than us.
but you're also Canadian, so you probably didn't follow that as close.
Yeah, how old
like,
is that in American years?
Yeah, that's it's
69.
two
It's
dog
always
years.
69.
Yeah.
Nice.
Comedy podcast, guys. We're out
Yeah.
here. This is how we do it in New York. They don't get it.
That's true.
This is how we do it in New York. They don't get it. Shut the fuck up, you Canadian prick. I don't care.
To be fair, though, Toronto's closer to New York than Florida.
Yeah, when they impeach somebody, he's from Canada. When they impeach
There
somebody
is
there, you
more
have
New
two
York-
options, I guess, or I'm sorry.
There's more New Yorkers in Florida than Toronto. I could guarantee
That's
you
true.
that.
It is the Puerto Rico of New Yorkers.
No, there's more fucking Puerto Ricans in Orlando than there are in Puerto Rico now. After the storm, it's really.
Yeah.
I was gonna say bad, but that would be racist.
Well, you were talking about Branson, Missouri. You know, like because Trump got rid of the travel visas for migrant workers, they're using Puerto Ricans for the tourist season.
It's backfired.
Then what would the military? What's the military going to use? Because that's why we keep Puerto Rico to just have an army. That's where they all
Those
go.
are all New York Puerto Ricans. Come on.
But I have a serious question. Do these people think, quite honestly, you're like, yeah, we're going to get Trump out of the White House. Fuck yeah. Do you think the private sector does not at this point have more power than the public sector does? Great. You just ejected the billionaire back to his billion-dollar empire, and now he has nothing but time to just want to crush all of you. Like, you don't win either way, right? Like, it's
Right.
not, they're not impeaching him and taking all his money away and he's not president.
I'll tell you what, though,
He's just
like-
going to go back and go,
Wasn't the conspiracy
nobody's ever
theory-
going to have a nice hotel room ever. I'm buying Hilton and Marriott and all of them. Nobody, you can call me
No, but
home.
wasn't
Dude, the Dow Jones went up today. Like,
Of course it did.
But you know what I'm saying? So if anyone thought he was going anywhere, that would have plummeted 5%.
That's true.
Oh, and
But to put in perspective, like anyone who knows anything
Anyone
about
who's
anything,
in the know, yeah.
it went up half a point today. So.
and they passed his trade deal. Like he got impeached, and then the same house that impeached him passed his trade deal.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, we're gonna pass the thing that he kept saying. No one believes.
And they
this.
renewed the Patriot Act. Yay! Not even the people in the other. Nobody's happy.
Nobody cares
What happened?
about that. And
get
another 500 million in
I
military.
think Justin
aid.
Trudeau gets to be your president now.
Oh no.
Yeah.
No, that's
Only if he does it in blackface. I'm down. That would be
No, it's got to be
great.
brown face
Brown
for Florida.
face,
Yeah.
you know.
But he has to do the full-on mammy accent and everything. Then he can be, I'll give him. I will fucking fight in the militias to install him as president.
Didn't he
if
look?
does
He
that.
looked like Mr. Popo from Dragon Ball Z in that photo, right?
That's great.
That's actually very funny. Nice Dragon
Justin
Ball Z
Trudeau
ref.
just does a Muslim battle cry for his first speech.
The first Muslim president, Justin Trudeau.
I mean, the first Jamaican mayor was Rob Ford, right?
Dude, that guy.
He was.
I love
He was
Rob
so.
Ford.
I know he was Canadian.
Fucking rules.
But in his heart, in his spirit, you know, like
That
sometimes
exploded. His heart that
he was
exploded.
so purely American. That was an American that you guys he came out of. God accidentally
political
put him in
dynasty.
the wrong fucking womb because, like, you ever meet like a wigger that you meet and you go,
Yeah, I
no,
do a
this-
show with him.
Well, me too.
In the
but-
morning when I shave.
Were you hard wigger back in the day?
But you, yeah,
he says
I'm
he likes
still,
ska
I
music.
still hold on.
He
to-
was on all this stuff,
I
right?
still have some wigger.
Every show.
Try hard.
There, yeah, no, I'm an old guy. But like, there was like, you ever meet a wigger though? That I
mean, everybody was doing it
and
in
you
the
go
90s.
like, and you go, this guy, no, he's legit. You know what I mean? You ever meet a legit wigger where you're like, no,
Oh, this guy
this
grew up
guy's
around
not
black
fooling.
people.
Yeah,
Eminem.
Like, that's Rob Ford reminds me of like he was like an American in a Canadian body wigger, like
Yeah.
where he just everything he did and said, you're like, this guy belongs in America. Like this guy should be
100%,
this guy should be the mayor.
guy
of-
belongs in the White House.
He should be the
Fact.
mayor of Savannah, Georgia, not fucking Toronto. You know what I mean? Like he should just be going, yeah, fucking smoke crack. What are you gonna do about it, faggot? And you're like, all right,
he'd be
this
the
guy's
man over there.
Yeah, like he was so. That was that.
He did these videos of like where he would say that he would stop the gravy train, right? And he goes, they gave us all these free tickets to the zoo and the free bus passes, and us politicians get too much. He goes, I'm gonna cut them up. And then he cut the things up, and it literally took 12 minutes of anticlimactic, no talking, just like, okay, and that's the 34th one. We have a little okay, just keep and they just live streamed him.
He couldn't cut one and loop it over and over again.
Just 10 boring ass minutes of him cutting stuff.
He should
And
have used
put
a
it out there, like,
flamethrower, but it
fucking-
was Canada.
you're
That's
not
the
allowed.
problem.
Yeah, but
in,
definitely
in
a better-
America,
Or
it
a
would've-
paper shredder.
yeah, but in America, you'd have been like, I'm getting a flamethrower. Look at this. That was so cool. I'm gonna get reelected.
You know, El Chapo's brother is suing Elon Musk because he said he ripped off the design of the flamethrower. of the fucking
the
boring
Chapos.
company flamethrower, yeah.
No, my daddy, he was the one.
He's also coming out with a folding screen phone.
But didn't Samsung?
I thought they already had that.
one?
out.
Yeah, but he's coming out with his own, and
Nobody
Chapo.
wants that.
Chapo's brother.
Chapo's brother's making moves.
Yeah,
eh?
he's
a big
making
tech
moves.
on Silicon
Yeah.
Valley dude.
Yeah.
He's going to be the Mexican Elon Musk. It's going to be great.
He's not off to a great start if he's launching lawsuits and going like, no, my daddy was the first person to think of like throwing fire. You know, like he was throwing
No,
fire.
he said apparently Elon Musk was at their compound and he saw his flamethrower design and stole it.
Wait.
You know what he was doing there.
I think we all know what Elon Musk was doing at that compound.
Young puss.
No, good Mexican food. Get
No,
your
wrong
head out of the gutter.
Wrong compound. What?
Come on, man.
I mean, Ryan's got something to worry about. I don't do shows there.
Where? Oh, compound?
Yeah.
You don't do it? Nah. Why? It's too like.
They never ask me.
I like how honest he is. Yeah, he could have lied and been like, "Nah, I just don't have the time." No, just never asked.
I thought he was saying like, "Yo,
No, I got nothing going on. We all know that. I mean, that's why I'm here every day. I was here last night.
Fucking Chris has a cot in the back.
you guys can't. You guys said you don't do
Chris
that,
is
though,
the same guy.
I'm like Paulie Walnuts in the back of the bada bing in here.
Chris is the same guy that goes, I'm going to house sit for you, right? And then you come back to your house and it's burned down. You go, you didn't tell me the house burned down? You didn't ask. He's like, I don't know what to tell you. You just never.
I mean, I was here.
Yeah, you told me to keep an eye out. So
You
now that
said,
you're here,
be here.
the house burned down.
I don't want to bother you on your vacation. I want to ruin your good time.
I mean, to be fair, I would rather somebody didn't tell me my house burned down until I got back.
No, I'm the same way. I've always been wired that way. Like I always tell people bad news. If it's like I'm on vacation, it's like
You don't want to tell them you have an STD
if somebody's
before
dead
the
and the
sex. You
funeral's
want to
after the
ruin their good
vacation
time?
end, just tell me when I get back. Well,
But-
I'll buy flowers.
Have you seen that though? That's funny, bro. Because we've actually
STDs.
STDs are hilarious.
Yeah.
But
Always funny.
especially when you give them to people and you don't tell them. But
boys?
Also, shout out to Brock Turner. He's free, so we're good on that.
Is he?
hey,
really?
yes.
Did his time, you know?
And also, speaking of Ford, we're giving shout outs. I want to give a shout out to Henry Ford, only for his literary work. That's all. That's all I really want to shout out.
I mean, the assembly line was but the books was lit.
Firebug.
Well, the books had assembly lines too, but they were different assembly lines. Don't.
That's you.
I thought- well, I just
I'm
wanted to do some
I'm
sound
sandbagging
effects,
you on
yeah.
that. I disavow. I just want to say something. Look, how you doing? This is Mike Shealy. I just want to disavow this guy. He's been a real problem for years.
You
and I
know,
just want to
cancel
distance
culture is
myself.
out of control. Chris canceled your dinner with him. There's lots of things that are happening.
I wasn't told there was a dinner.
You should have known.
Now you're as bad as you're one of the cancelers.
This is a good time to come out and say, look, I'm Jewish, and I've always been disgusted by this guy. Revenge of the
Are you
Sisters.
Jewish?
It's just been a long time
Just
psyop.
cut the cameras. Or no?
What
What are
happened?
you doing?
They died.
Do not cut the cameras. By the way, in addition to my announcement, I'm Jewish. I bought Gas Digital. So
Oh, no.
you don't do what he says.
Well, I hope you changed the name then.
Someone had to.
It was there. Ryan and I were looking at each other like, who's doing it? Who's going to do it? Who's going to do it? Me or you?
Cool.
Come on, that's a fucking alley oop. You're gonna fucking leave the ball in the air.
You teed it up. What are you going to do? But seriously, folks, now that I found out that Mike is Jewish, I will no longer be doing a show with him.
It's true.
We're done as...
You keep the name because they can.
What we're gonna do is just
That's
buy
gonna be
5
great
other
for-
shows, and
I was thinking of buying 6 million shows, but that seems like a lot.
Listen to fucking.
say
It's like a lot of shows.
Listen to
just tell
General
people
Custer
it was-
over here. What a great fucking, what a great guy at strategizing. Now that I found out my partner's Jewish in our media endeavor, I'm going to break up. That's great. Good call, bro.
He's been kicked out of 109 studios, and he's fucking telling me that I'm the problem?
What are you getting kicked out of studios for?
Well,
coin,
it was the
coin
studio's fault
clipping,
every single time.
coin clipping, usury. Subverting the culture. It's all kinds of stuff.
specifically, Mike, we're talking about, of course.
You guys are too hot for Kumia, man. They can't handle this kind of content.
We're not 14. Relax.
No, they can. We're all right.
We're okay.
We're fine.
So, that got really, really awkward really, really fast. I think everyone's shutting up. Like, I have a job.
Well, no, because you ever have like a, I just had like the joke equivalent of like, you ever have like a fart that just goes, you go,
Didn't come
just
out.
keep going, yeah.
You have a fart that's like cocaine in a bathroom?
Exactly.
Because that was the face you just made.
No, or literally every Teddy Hart video, which is the new thing that I'm hooked on.
Oh,
yeah.
Teddy Hart is.
He's been all in.
This guy's hooked on a
He's
lot
a
of
nice
things.
guy. I've met him a few times.
Also cocaine.
Yeah.
You've met Teddy Hart?
Yeah, he's done Capital Wrestling.
He literally started the last video with, "Hey, what's up, guys?" He was Everyone's like, wow, we're cutting it real close with the editing.
Yeah, man, I've been watching those videos. He is.
Okay, I don't know who this guy
Okay.
is.
You know, who Brett the
Should-
Hitman Hart is, right? The most famous Canadian of all time.
He's not the most famous Canadian of all.
You don't speak his name in vain.
You're right. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Bret Hart is the most famous. Who's more famous
Wayne
than Bret
Gretzky. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Who's this guy? Who's the next guy?
Hart? You mean that guy from the Rangers?
Yeah, Bret Hart's more. Nah, in hockey, he's more famous, but Bret Hart's, I think, one of the most famous.
Yeah.
He's got to be
Yeah,
up there.
Owen Hart, but R.I.P.
You think Bret Hart? Okay, joke aside. Do you think Bret Hart's more famous than Seth Rogen?
Yes,
Yes.
significantly.
he is?
As far as being tied to Canada and Canadian identity,
I had no
I
idea.
mean, Wayne
in here.
Gretzky's more famous.
I thought Seth Rogen was an LA Jew until just now.
exactly. Nobody considers him Canadian. He's just
I
the
had
Jewish
no
LA
idea.
guy.
Yeah.
Like that's all he's known for.
Boy, we got sick of Seth Rogen really quick too.
Like, do you understand? I'm from Long Island. We have Billy Joel. Like, Bret Hart is your Billy Joel. Like, if you
We
go,
don't feel like I've
Bret
never
Hart's
heard any like Bret Hart.
Yeah,
pride.
but you're from
Clearly
Toronto.
the
You're a
most
bunch
famous.
of degenerate, Urbanite.
Yeah, clearly the most.
yeah,
famous Canadian of all time,
Montreal
Bret
loves
Hart.
him. I think Montreal is the.
But so Teddy Hart is his
They're
dysfunctional
fucking
nephew.
morons. The what?
Teddy Hart is his dysfunctional nephew.
Yeah, I've been co-
Nephew.
Very
And
talented
He's out
guy.
in the so he's out in the mix doing videos.
Yeah, and
stuff?
him and his girl, like, who's also equally as crazy, started a YouTube channel, and they've been making my job so easy at night
wild.
because I just like they go live and I'm like, well, this is what we're doing tonight. Like it's just a watch along with the.
I haven't
but
watched any of these new videos, but he is an
he's
insane
bananas.
person.
He's almost growing on me.
Yeah.
Like yeah, because
Oh, yeah, he's great.
He's a nut job. I think he's done some bad things, in my opinion. All that aside, he just like you've had friends in your life that. Like literally, I have people in my family that have like murdered people. You know what I mean? Like I have friends that have murdered. And
Yeah.
I
Probably
still-
wouldn't want you
I
to say that right
I
now.
have 3 friends that I grew up with who are in jail for murder.
And you go like, but I still love you. Like you were always kind to me.
I mean, I didn't really love
You
any
didn't.
of
You
those
didn't
guys.
murder me. So.
I didn't ever really
What
loved
evs?
any of those guys.
Well,
But it's
like-
like doesn't really tarnish our friendship.
Are your guys in jail, or are you like just fucking ratting them out
No.
with
With
your new identity?
No. Some of them have allegedly done something. But like, it doesn't change.
Fucking
my
6ix9ine over here.
Yes, whatever.
seriously.
But like, it
fucking face that.
Yo, my boy fucking John fucking murdered a guy.
What I'm
Put him
saying about
there at
Teddy-
the body. Hasn't been caught. So anyway,
Yeah, I drink with him every night over at
All right,
Josie's
fine.
pub. you know,
I'll take.
me and my buddy.
I'll make it less fucking liable.
I'll tell you
all
this right now on the air. Bronx Johnny's killed 7 people in front of me. I keep asking him to stop,
And
I'm
he
just like,
won't.
why are you doing it?
He
He's
just
like,
won't.
she's a hooker. No one's gonna miss her. It's fucking
And
crazy.
you know what's sick? He does it with his bare hands,
Yeah.
which to me shows it's more brutal.
He's got small hands too. It takes a while.
And the scariest part is like the switch shuts off as soon as it's done, and then he's like, "Yo, let's go get some IHOP." And you're like, "Wait, whoa, what just happened?" Like this has got very weird.
He actually told me once, Bronx John, this is a true story in a DM, that the only thing he cares about more than smoking weed is seeing the life leave a hooker's eyes.
No,
like
he
the
did not.
last, yeah.
I mean, that sounds like something he would say.
I mean, he didn't actually say it, but I thought he did. I don't know. I wasn't paying. I wasn't paying
I
attention.
mean, I don't know that he said that, but it sounds like something.
It
he would say.
sounds like something Johnny would say.
He told me personally, like, yo, the first couple are really hard, and then eventually you just kind of lose the feeling.
no, he
And
said it
just-
makes the
becomes
first
business.
couple make him
Yeah,
hard, and then he's got
and then that erection lasts.
Yeah, you gotta start
Days,
killing in the 2s if you want to get that fucking juice going the second time.
But yeah, no,
that's
my
why you
only-
need BlueChew.com. Guys, they're sponsor for today's
Oh, they're
episode.
not our sponsor. Shut the fuck.
Use the
You give
promo
us
code
fucking money.
HSR.
You got gas
No, no,
digital
no, no,
now.
no.
Use the promo
No,
code
no,
HSR.
no, because
You
they
get
fucked
first
up.
month of Blue Chew
They're
free.
because fucking YouTube
You're-
nuked a bunch of channels. We are not pharmacists. We're
you
not
wanna use
doctors.
promo code
We don't-
ROTCGAY.
You go to You're making it harder for us.
What are you talking about? If you go to BlueChew.com,
I don't.
No.
they
I don't.
have a registered.
If you were to
go
do that-
you do a doctor consultation right on the website.
Don't talk about being registered
You
around
think
these
we
guys.
want to
man.
end
You know
up like
that's a soft
fucking
spot.
Sam
man.
Tripoli?
Huh?
We don't want to end up like Sam Tripoli and Godfrey. We want to.
You see how many channels got popped for that?
For
real?
what? Pretending to
Blue
sponsor
Chew?
it?
For Blue Chew. This is okay.
What do you mean pop for
Wait,
having?
Alex, did
this
we
out.
get popped for Blue Chew?
Godfrey.
She's gone. That's hilarious. she's completely gone.
She works on the-
I'm done.
No, it's
Alex,
God.
have-
Yeah, no. The story is.
Are channels getting taken down for Blue Chew ads?
Godfrey's channel got taken down for Blue Chew ads. We had to
His channel
petition
got
Blue
taken
Chew.
down.
Yeah, we've
Yep.
been taking the Blue Chew ads out of YouTube episodes recently.
So here's
crazy.
the
Yeah.
deal. And
Sam
I'll give
Tripoli
you the background.
got hit
Yeah,
too.
Sam Tripoli.
Come
That wasn't an ad. What we just did. That was satire.
Yeah, that
So
was
you
a
guys
joke.
should
We
be
were
fine.
having fun. See that bit where I went, no, and it was like that. We're acting things out.
But I
No.
want to talk about our real sponsors, medicinal cocaine.
Yeah.
Go to medicinalcocaine.com.
Did you guys see the season finale of South Park this year?
No, not yet.
It was
God.
just a PSA saying everyone should legalize. It It was Randy Marsh, Santa Claus, and Jesus doing really good, locally grown and sourced cocaine.
I love
Being
it.
like, this is pure shit. This isn't. I don't even feel anxious.
I feel great.
We should totally be legalizing this. That was the season finale of South Park, and it was fucking great.
Yeah. So
So
the Blue Chew stuff. People have like, and like legit, like she said, Godfrey and Sam and a couple others. I don't remember all of them, but
That sucks.
they were getting completely like no strikes, no
whole
nothing,
channel nuked.
getting completely popped
Wow.
off of YouTube because they said it was
Promoting drugs without a pharmaceutical
without a
license.
Even though I know Blue Chew actually does have they actually do a consultation, online consultation,
And I get Blue Chew ads from fucking YouTube.
oh yeah,
Yo, do you know what the
That's
online
exactly-
consultation is, by the way? Because I did it.
I did. Yeah, it is like 30.
The lady goes, hey,
and
so
then they
you want
send
to
you
sign Blue?
60 of them. They send you fucking 60 of them.
And then the lady's
You
like,
did the consultation.
Of
The guy
course.
goes,
the lady's like, stop sending me your erect penis. I get that it works. I don't want to see your success stories.
No, you have to put it in one of those things with all the pins in it that they used to give to kids in the 90s. You have to put it and then just take a picture of that and send it.
No, they give. Yeah, she literally was like, "Yo, so you're getting it in? Nice, dude. How many you want?"
So channels were getting
Goes,
popped.
That's sick, dude. She hot? Black chick? Yeah, nice, dude. Anyways, what's your address?
what her titties look like?
Yeah. What kind of titties, yo?
Does she have a thigh gap? Like, yeah, what's up? Oh, yeah. Hang
Nice,
on.
dude. I fuck that.
The longer you stay on the
dad's
line, I'll
screen.
send you more. Yeah.
Blue Chew's just old Tumblr profiles they send you over. What do you think?
Yeah, you just email them pics of the girls you're fucking, and they're like, yeah, dude.
Yeah, bro.
Nice.
No, it's the opposite. You're like this. You're like, yeah, you probably will need Blue Chew for that. You send some fucking gross
Dude,
hog
I'm going to
that
need
you're
some
having
recharge time. I'm about to smash this chick out tonight. Because I know I'm going to come real fast, even with
You
your
ever taken
product.
2 in the same day?
No. 2 Blue Chews?
Yeah.
No.
I'm gonna email Blue Chew and be like, "Look, so check it out. I'm a gay prostitute, but I'm not gay, and I gotta get it out. Like my clients don't think I'm excited. I'm doing like 30 dudes a day.
Let's stop talking
And they-
about
What's
titty
weird
hard.
is I'm taking it, but
Yeah.
they still want me
But
to
it's
be
like,
hard. It's like, come on.
I gotta
guys.
perform for them. So can you just help me out?" And they
Anyways,
said,
my
"Just-
promo code is Revenge of the Cis
Don't
/
take
gay.
those. It's not. And obviously, it's weird that you're taking because you're the bottom anyway. It's not like you need it. But yeah, they were taking.
No, but they still want you to be like they want you to think you're enjoying it. You know what I mean?
They wanted to let me go.
the Harvey
See the
Weinstein
fucking thing.
autobiography.
They want your cock to sway like a metronome
Yeah.
as they rhythmically pump your ass.
Yeah, like but no, like he just said like the Weinstein thing. Exactly. If you want to win an Oscar, pretend to enjoy this rape.
But yeah, so then Sam Tripoli got taken down by YouTube, and then
sucks.
Joe Rogan actually had to call YouTube and say,
Isn't
"Hey,
that
you know, he's
nice?
my buddy."
He just texted him.
Yeah, we don't have that. Obviously, when
Yeah.
we get hit, we don't have a
He
friend to
beeped him.
call. Yeah, he beeped his pager. Oh, Rogan's paging me. Yeah, I prefer pagers. You know, it's like I don't use the cell phone.
It's just Rogan and all the VPs at YouTube are the only ones that still have Nextels. It's like, where you at, dog?
That's why they kept him because everybody's off the network.
Yeah.
Man, it's so crystal clear.
Yeah.
Called the fucking head of YouTube on his Fido snake phone and just said,
her phone. I'll have you know, the
Yeah,
head
I'm
of
so
YouTube
sorry,
is
dude.
a woman.
Yeah.
Okay,
of course she is.
respect. Just why it's falling apart. That's why YouTube hasn't made money in a fucking decade. They bleed,
YouTube's never made money.
Yeah, they bleed money. YouTube bleeds money for Google, but Google keeps them up as like some sort of propaganda wing so they can keep the information out, for example.
No, I mean, I think it's so many people use YouTube. It's like you don't.
Yeah, there's definitely people using it.
But
Well, hold on. Let me
It's
write
not-
this
yeah,
down.
it's
What,
not-
no,
what's
you know
the-
what I mean? Like you don't get rid of that, even if it's bleeding you money. It's like
What's the
bleeding money
site
from the
called?
ba-
YouTube? How you spell it?
Its
No, but
value,
check it out.
its
UPORN.
value is in its
Oh, okay,
influence,
perfect.
not in its money.
Yeah, the
so there's,
fact that
like,
there's
it's like
two
when you buy a
verbs now
business
that are in the common vernacular that are just. I'm gonna just YouTube that or Google that.
Yeah.
like to get rid of that. It's almost like it's part of their advertising budget. Everybody knows YouTube is owned by Alphabet or whatever.
Yeah.
and it's just like
There are intangibles that you can't necessarily value, but they're still.
I mean, you
worth
can
money,
value them,
but-
and of course, there's literally a valuation. It's called the stock price.
I get it, but it's
He's not a
no, but
math
YouTube
guy.
doesn't have its
We
own.
can't literally put a price tag
but
on
what
this
I'm
Google.
saying is,
What
we-
is money,
when
man?
we're reaching like this weird dystopian, like no, we can't because this is the first
is
time
a
in
weird-
history
You
one
for
company
sure can.
is number. It,
No,
all
but
right,
the amount of the tech giants that are, don't make money is it's insane. Like Netflix doesn't make money; their burn rate is crazy. Uber doesn't make money. Lyft doesn't make money.
Yeah.
The only
Those are the big
rideshare
ones.
company that makes money is. Do you guys remember Get?
No.
Get was a company that launched in New York a few years ago. They bought Juno. Then they shut Juno down because it wasn't making money the same way Lyft and Uber don't make money. And Get makes money because they do corporate car services. And they give deals, they give cheaper rates than Uber does to corporate clients because they know they're going to get the rides, and they have certain drivers that just do that. They pivoted and now they make money. They're literally the only rideshare app that makes money.
Well, it's funny because
But they're growing. Like you're forgetting the fact that they're putting billions of dollars into growth.
Sure.
So it's like, yeah,
But at some point they have to start making money.
that's not true.
They never have to make money.
No, because
I mean, look at homeless people.
But
They just have the-
But that's only because
The share
they can
price just
live
has
off
to
the
go up
tit
10%
of
a year.
Alphabet.
Right, YouTube could not make money for a while because Google or Alphabet is actually subsidizing them and letting them do it. Like every time, because they just changed the hate speech terms again on YouTube, and channels are getting taken down, and old episodes are being taken down, and everything. It's funny how lefties immediately all become Ron Paul. Whenever they do, they're saying stuff I said in 2012.
Right.
They become Ron Paul when it's like, I don't think it's right that YouTube is saying, oh, it's a free market, bro. It's a free. I'm like, whoa, wait a second, hold on, aren't you like a communist? All of a sudden
no,
you
but
give a
here's
shit?
the thing. You can believe that it's a free market and they can do whatever they want. You could still voice your opinion that it's a dick move.
But it's also
it
fucked up.
sucks.
Yeah, it's messed up because
But it's
they
also like just
what am I gonna
more
start
complicated than that in general.
Of course, I mean it is. But what are you gonna do? The people say start your own YouTube. Oh, sure, I'm gonna buy a fucking 50-mile server farm and just start my own YouTube.
you can go to
it's
my
easy.
personal YouTube.
Simple.
It's called gasdigitalnetwork.com. Use the promo code
Sick.
HSR. You get a free 2-week trial.
And then
You get the full archive.
and Blue Chew.
Yeah.
You get Blue Chew there too.
Yeah, I mean, you could probably get Blue Chew somewhere around
Chris
here.
told me he will mail Viagra directly to your
He'll
home.
walk to your
I
house
gave
and
out
just
Blue
jack you
Chew. I
off.
probably wasn't supposed to, but I definitely gave out Blue Chew at Skankfest.
Yeah.
Oh,
Me and Stanley did
so
a
you just
trivia
wanted
show
a bunch
at
of dudes
Skankfest.
with hard-ons around you?
No, we were doing a
badass.
trivia show, and people would give a good answer, and I just throw a Blue
A
Chew
couple of
into
the
crowd.
dogs came back for beers, and I mean, whatever. If we pop a couple,
Whatever,
we
dude.
pop a
Throw the
couple.
ring toss on the boner. It's fun. Prize.
It's not gay if you're saving money. What are we gonna waste the fucking?
It's not gay if you're ripping off Stern in the 90s.
Honest question, because I don't want to get shit from YouTube. And fuck you, Susan.
I
already
do.
hate your guts. You can.
You guys
eat
are
it
living
there.
in fear. man.
No. But like, because I'm not. This isn't like a paid promo. I'm genuinely asking, are they as good as like a gas station dick pill? Because that's like
They're better than
Gas
a
station dick pills
Really?
don't work.
So
They
they're-
don't have the active ingredients. Tell them.
Fuck you, dude.
Screaming
Gas
active
station
ingredient.
dick pills are
Viagra or
turn me into an
Cialis.
animal.
And I'll tell you this, it can hit you faster because chewables can enter your bloodstream faster. It's a higher surface area.
Can we get it now, man?
Yeah.
Now the gas station pills don't work because it's
they work
illegal
for me.
to sell over
It'd
the
be
counter.
so great. You guys are awful
Yeah,
people.
this guy's
and then
on
this
Alpha
gets you
Brain.
pulled off YouTube.
Wouldn't it be
They do
hilarious?
work.
Ironically, doing a show at Gas Digital to get us kicked off of YouTube.
Well, you guys are now official Nazis if you do a show from here.
Well, we were that a long time ago.
Yeah, what are you talking about? No, you guys are official Nazis for letting us fucking build.
They were always Nazis, but now their uniforms just covered in cum from their hard dicks. BlueChew.com is an active ingredient that
Can we take this seriously? Because
It's like the Boost Mobile Aqua Teen episode.
Can we
It's
take
your
this-
man, Josh.
That was such a good episode. It was just a huge commercial for it.
Let's
What
take
up,
this
dog?
seriously. I want to talk about Bird Dog next if we can.
what's Bird Dog? Oh,
I don't even know what that is.
It's isn't this those boxers or pants or whatever?
Was that the pants that have boxers in them?
I don't know.
Somebody
man.
just told me about that right before. I was like,
Yeah, they have those. They're
Why
called
would-
fucking bathing suits.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, it's just a full body bathing suit. Why would you? Why would
The
you want
guys who
that?
created that brand were literally just in the studio not 10 minutes before
Really?
you were recording.
Wow,
Yeah.
I feel like an asshole.
Were those
now.
those two hipster looking dudes?
Yep.
One of them was wearing corduroys.
You know what? I take that back. He looked very comfortable.
Yeah, I thought it was awesome.
Listen, your Florida I hate everyone attitude is going to be a little harder to pull off in New York City when you got to look these guys in the eyes.
No, it's super easy to do because I still don't care.
Yeah, no, dude. If I literally right after they left, somebody was telling us about it. I'm not gonna snitch on people, but I was like, that's a terrible idea. There's investors for that product.
Jesus
There's
Christ.
investors for
know
that
who's never-
nonsense
By
product.
the way, I just want to say this is Chris from High Society saying this.
yeah, no, I never
I,
said
for
anything
one-
the whole time.
Hold
so.
on. Imagine
I
that
don't-
sounds like something Stanley would say, coked up on our show. Like that sounds like he'd be like,
So, like, every
"Dude,
show?"
we're gonna get some VCs in here. Yeah, that's pretty much the theme of our show. It's just Ralph Cramden-esque get rich quick schemes.
He's like
Our
Lester
newest
Diamond.
one, we're gonna do a gyro cart. It's just kangaroo meat. It's called Joey Pockets.
I like that.
like that.
Gangster kangaroo is the mascot. Come on.
But is there enough kangaroos to make that a viable thing?
There is after the fires.
yeah.
Well, there won't be after we fucking get to
Fucking
them.
not anymore. By the way, I like your Florida hate everybody attitude. Shut up, Toronto. Be nice to everyone, dude. I don't want to hear it. Oh, I don't want to cause any
Wait, didn't
trouble.
you
eh?
and Danny get kicked out of Toronto for being these guys?
Listen,
What are you talking about? He's a native New Yorker. He's a native New Yorker.
There you go.
I like the listen. Listen,
guys.
look.
What happened to the Ryan from the
we've
steakhouse?
caused a little bit of trouble out in Canada.
Fucking talk
Oh,
like
that
a-
was me being facetious. I'm down for the cause, dude.
I know you are. He sounds like a Saved by the Bell special episode. Look, we've had a lot of fun here, guys.
Yeah,
But I just want to tell you that hating people isn't fun, okay?
I was playing a character.
If there's something more fun than hating people, I haven't found it.
No, but
well, yeah.
Not like
Bron-
groups of people,
Bronx-
individual human beings.
Also groups. Bronx Johnny told me killing prostitutes is more fun.
Yeah, I mean, I don't
But, I mean, not
do
for me.
everything with Johnny. You know, we're not joined at the hip. He's allowed to do whatever he wants. Also, you know, he's reformed now. He's a married man.
Good for him.
Yeah.
Killing prostitutes is harder when you're
he doesn't
married.
kill
though.
him anymore.
You know,
He just rapes
that's
them.
like what the whole like kicking freedom of speech down thing is ruining too. Is because
Raping
we
prostitutes?
use like no, what I'm saying was like we use groups that people are from to draw like material so we can make fun of a guy we hate. Like it doesn't, you know what I mean? Like if I go like shut up you fucking Canadian fuck. It's like I don't hate your whole country. Well, I kind of do, but like I don't. You know what I mean?
Obviously,
like,
there's
they
gonna
go
be a
well
little
he
truth.
hates.
No, I
this.
don't hate Bret Hart.
But no, I just
Come on.
No, of course not.
Most famous Canadian of all time.
We've established that.
Yeah.
Dude, if
He
you're, if
is
you're the
also
guy
the
in
most miserable dude ever. He just every interview with him is I don't know. I just feel like I got robbed. Like it's just everything's unfair. I don't know. Like,
Did you
it
see the
sucks.
interview where he got fucking tackled by the guy?
Dude, that was hilarious. It
Kicked
was like a
ass.
Hall of Fame
Yeah.
thing or something.
Yeah. He was inducting Jim Neidhart, who had just
Yeah.
died.
Which should have never been in the... Look, I like Neidhart as much as the next guy, but he should have been in the Hall of Fame.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about... Okay, I'm sorry. I don't
Oh
think
wait, no. Are you talking about
it's
the
pronounced
cocaine Hall of Fame?
No, it's not... You fucking ass.
Wait, I was confused. I got lost in the conversation. He
All
said
right.
Jim Neidhart shouldn't have been in the Hall of Fame. The WWE Hall of Fame. Absolutely. Not.
What's the... Okay, who would be in the Cocaine Hall of Fame? Eric Clapton.
I don't know. Me.
Go ahead, say it. Fucking Mike Sheely.
Yeah, me. Probably at some
Cocaine
point.
Hall of Fame.
I'm one of those like did just really good in that 10 years. You know what I mean?
You're in the
it's kinda-
pocket.
yeah, so you go like,
retired-
oh,
you
he had to
retired in
retire
your prime.
early, but he was he's still in the conversation.
He's still the...
You're the Joe Theismann of cocaine.
Exactly. Dude, if you'd stuck around, you could have... Yeah, no, we got it.
Or speaking of, Joe Namath would be in that Hall of Fame.
Yeah, of course. 2 Hall of Fames for old Joe. For old Broadway Joe. 2 Hall of Fames.
Pete Rhodes is in 1 Hall of Fame, that's for sure.
Was in the WWF Hall of Fame.
Oh, you're right. So 2 Hall of Fames.
It would be awesome.
For being the chicken? Wasn't he the chicken that one year?
He's also in the Mafia Point Shaving Hall of Fame. But, it's one of those other ones that... It's like a low level...
I feel like if you bet on yourself, you should be allowed to.
I've always never got that when they're like, you bet on
Yeah.
yourself. I'm like, that seems reasonable.
Yeah, that's like, I think I'm going to win.
But you can't rig that.
No, I mean, I guess, no, you're right.
Well, you
can't
could
just wanna
extra
win.
good.
Hold on. You could always not clear the spread.
Oh.
That was, I think...
Well,
the
what,
big
maybe you should.
controversy.
If you just
Because
bet when it lost that.
none of this like mafioso sports bet gambling, like it has nothing to do with winning or losing and everything to do with the point spread. And that's why it's always hard to prove that somebody was like, no, I was being on the left. No, you're right. Like, because it's like, that's why they always say,
Well,
basketball.
but if he cleared the spread every time and bet on himself,
But what do they? Come on, now you're double gambling. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like, what do you? You're double, triple, quadruple gambling.
no, I know I'm so good. I'm gonna clear the point spread.
That's
Yeah, if you bet on the spread too.
I love that we're talking about topical stuff. Pete Rose.
Rose.
What do you want to talk about
you
next?
brought up Pete Rose,
Dan
motherfucker.
Marino's career?
All I said was Cocaine Hall of Fame. You brought up Pete Rose.
I don't know. I don't think that's true. You can't prove that, so. So anyway,
I
this
kind of
is
thought we'd be poning libs out here, and now
yeah.
fucking, first off, beast. That's fucking big. Hey, let's pwn libs, dude. Let's do that right now. You know, let's do
Fucking couple based guys having some fucking
let's do the Crowder
rolling
thing.
around.
Let's
go down to NYU and kick
so-
around a bunch of 19-year-old college students and then go home and edit videos and go, huh? Look at this guy. I'm so smart.
Yeah, let's just do the
Oh,
bench.
you're just getting into your college phase at 18? Well, guess what? I'm 40 years old and I've been studying this stuff my whole life. You pwned.
Let's
If you're 38 and you're debating college kids and then editing your YouTube videos to look cool, to me,
The only thing I'm
that
debating
makes you
college
as cool
kids
as
about is
fucking
where we're
college
fucking.
kids.
My place or yours.
And you know what? It's usually
always
your
there.
place.
It's
It's always
there.
yours.
Yeah.
It's always.
Oh, what do you just have a mattress on the floor? I don't care.
Whether we're coming to your residence or my halfway house.
Wait, but let me ask you something. How do you guys reach that conclusion? Do you just ask her, how big of a fan are you of bed bugs? And then they just kind of like, you go from there.
Okay, let me tell you about the bugs. Like, they're honestly, it's not as bad as people say. We can do your place. That's cool,
It's weird
too.
because they crawl on the ceiling and then fall on you. People think they jump on you, but that's not true.
No, they don't.
Those roaches are all bark and no bite. Don't worry about
Yeah,
it.
you shouldn't know that much about roaches.
Honestly, between the other rash and the bugs, you're not going to know which rash is which. So it's like, honestly, it's actually better if you think that the rash I'm going to give you is for the
Yeah,
bugs.
I mean, I have staff, but it's from jujitsu, so that's cool, right?
from jiu-jitsu.
I got MRSA from the mats, but don't worry. I'm totally.
That's going to be the name of Joe Rogan's autobiography, MRSA from the Mats. The Joe Rogan story.
Isn't that
If you name the bed bugs, they're a lot less creepy. It's a bug on me. Oh, Jim? Come on. We're having fun out here.
Dude, didn't you ever see Joe's apartment?
Oh, yeah. Remember that?
That was such a
terrible
weird.
Dude.
The late 90s, early 2000s was a weird
Well, because
time.
we've talked about it before. Like I said, I've tried on other shows, but like, it's the Limp Bizkit effect. Like,
Love the Limp Bizkit
The
effect.
li-
One of your best points, by
the
the way.
Limp Bizkit effect is like, Mike and I have talked about it. Like, I think that we
You
deserve.
mean the extreme 90s?
Yeah. Like the extreme
Good way to
90s.
put it, too, yeah.
Right up until 9/11, there was this thing where if you look back and you're like, why did we like this stuff? Why was this good? Why did we think this was cool? Rap rock.
I'm like a chainsaw.
we were
skinny ass raw.
we were begging for a cultural trauma. You know, like we were begging. For
No,
it.
I look. We've said it before, but it's kind of like maybe we kind of deserve 9/11 a little bit.
They
We're like, we
burned
got
down
cocky.
the second Woodstock. For what?
Yeah, no, dude. Remember that people were killing each other for $40 bottles of water. That there is a weird time frame, and there's stuff that you can look back. Like there's some comedies from the 80s and stuff. You look back and like, oh, that still holds up. That's still pretty funny. Even shit from the 70s. But there's this spot in the 90s to 2001 where nothing holds up. It's terrible.
311 doesn't hold up a little bit for you.
Look.
Oh, really? Amber's the color
All
of your-
mixed up is the only one
I'm talking
I'll
down.
let slide.
Rage Against the Machine doesn't hold up.
Don't is all right.
Oh,
And the
listen.
rap rock.
Okay,
It's no, but here's the thing.
It's
If you heard Rage Against the
nostalgic, but I
Machine
don't
for
think
the
it holds
first time
up.
now, you'd be like,
Yes, exactly. It's nostalgic. I get
I would
it.
start breaking shit.
Yo, by the way, Rage
I would
Against the
tear this
Machine
fucking
is.
studio
By the way,
to
Rage
shit.
Against the Machine is the soundtrack for all the faggots that are trying to get you kicked off the internet. So
That's a really
stop
good
it.
point.
Like that's just stop it.
I do see Tom Morello
Every
doing
rich
some
trust
pretty
fund.
lame shit.
Did you see?
I
Okay,
got it.
did you
Good,
see
though.
the Tom Morello? Okay, so Rage Against the Machine.
separate the
I
artist
know.
from, the
Yeah, I
crimes,
know.
Rage Against the Machine has always been like, yeah, man, fuck corporations, man, now, like, yeah, the fucking corporations, and all. Fine, whatever. And it's like you could be that way if you want, but like Tom Morello on Twitter, I swear to God, is one of the cringiest people to follow.
I don't follow him.
Yeah, well, you shouldn't. So he was on Twitter and he was like, yeah, I was just at, listen to this, Tom Morello, anti-corporate. Yeah, I was just at Disney World at the new Star Wars thing, and it gets better. I was at Disney World, the new Star Wars thing, and one of the bartenders at the cantina there gave me they sell these
The
little
robot? Is it a robot?
It was it might as well have been. So they have those patches like resistance, like for Star Wars resistance. But he gave it to Tom Morello like, here you go. And Tom Morello tweeted something like, it brought a tear to my eye. I almost cried. I'm like, you motherfucker are in Disney, the corporation that literally owns the planet now.
Hold on, but with his kids, though.
I don't fucking know. It doesn't matter.
Dude, have you ever looked at, like...
I'd like. It does matter. Was the kids there?
Yeah.
I don't. Hold on.
You
I'll-
gotta
I'll
take your
check.
kids to
I
Disney,
don't
dude.
fucking know what he did, but he was there.
I mean, a big part of the reason I'll never have kids is because I refuse to go to Disney.
Okay, so
That's-
can we talk about the solo that he did with the nail, though?
Okay,
Yeah.
look, I'm not saying he's not
Yeah,
talented.
you can be talented and still be a cunt.
Yeah, he's always talking about his PhDs, and then you find out it was like an honorary PhD. Did you guys know that one?
Yes, and
That's my favorite, the honorary PhDs.
And
he goes,
edgelordy-
he'll like pwn people on Twitter and be like, this guy said, oh, you don't have to be a political science major. Yeah, well, guess what? I do have a PhD in political science.
Yeah, and Bill Cosby was a fucking doctor. It doesn't mean you fucking rape bitches.
But here's the difference. Is like I don't respect Tom Morello because Tom Morello's like we need to burn down the system and be rebels, and I'm fucking looking at it.
He's just been 19 eternally.
But like, okay, that's fine. But like,
50.
You know who else?
Yes, I'm saying eternally.
Okay, but you know who else was a rebel? Like, all right, Tupac Shakur. You know I won't shit on Tupac.
Yeah, but if Tupac didn't die, he might be peddling some whack ass shit right now.
No.
BlueChew.com. Promo code Death Row.
Check it out. Check it out.
When your Willie is dead, take a Blue Chew.
Hear me out on
Tupac's
this.
dead, but your boner won't be.
Hear me
Bust
out
the
on
cap
this.
in that hoe's ass with Blue Chew.
But Morello.
When you're writing those lyrics, Alpha Brain is the only way for you to get the fucking
That's some
flow.
California love in your life.
Tom Morello is a trust fund baby who had 2 parents, lived in a nice house, and had plenty of time to learn how to play a guitar solo with a nail. Tupac shot at 2 cops and rolled with the mob.
So this is the Wigger
heroes.
thing you were talking about earlier.
No, it's but I'm just
Wasn't
saying
Tupac
there's a-
kind of a bitch before he got famous, though?
No,
He was a
no,
backup.
no, no,
theater
He was a
kid.
backup. Wasn't he a backup dancer
Yeah,
though?
he
For
was like a theater
But
kid.
he, dude, when he,
like De Niro.
by the way, I want to say this at home, kids. Don't shoot at police officers. What I'm about to say, I don't condone, and it's terrible behavior.
Hashtag Blue Lives
He
Matter.
literally shot at 2 police officers before he was even remotely famous. Like, dude,
Hashtag Blue Chew matters.
He had a little, but he had a little in him that was like, fuck around. Like, Tom Morello does not have any fuck around and find out in him. Like, Tupac had a little, like, Tupac beat a guy up.
that's
Why
not
are we
true.
comparing these two? That's just like such an
I
arbitrary comparison.
think we know why. What do they have in common? They're both musicians.
But you were talking about, like, oh, you know, because you brought up the, have you heard his solo with the nail? Yeah, I've also heard
No.
it.
I was more saying that not everything doesn't hold up.
no.
from that era.
He look.
that was the
I
point
will.
of the
I will
whole
agree.
thing.
He's a talented musician, and I get that. but-
Rancid doesn't hold up for you.
I love Rancid, though.
First 8 seasons.
See
of
there.
The
I think everybody.
Dude, Journey to the End of the East.
But
Bay,
yes,
I
okay,
still
you
put
know
that
that's-
up.
You're talking
Simpsons?
Limp Bizkit, POD, like the fucking Slipknot era.
Okay, you know what? I'll say this.
when
You're
the
right.
musicians started wearing wacky
Not even that,
masks.
but just also the pop music. Like, look at the pop music at the time. Like, Steal My Sunshine by Len. There was so much
Crazy.
shit where you're going,
LFO.
we need a 9/11. Like, we
Right.
need something that's going to culturally define us.
So there was a lot of
Assist. Well, 9/11.
That's a thing that you're into. The Tech Deck skateboard was created in the late 90s. I know you love Tech Deck skateboards.
Well, there you go.
This guy's a fucking half pipe in his room. And he's like, Mom, I'm fucking.
Oh, fingerboards. He's got the fingerboards.
I just learned the fucking
Ryan
pointer
loves a
finger
tech
nollie. No, I kept talking about tech decks the other night, and no one knew what I was talking about, and I just wouldn't let it go.
Okay, you're right. So maybe there's a couple things, but okay,
Like your fingers needed to catch Nar in the 90s.
you got some.
This guy
wick-
doesn't even shred nar,
you
man.
fucking got some wicked air.
Let me see your
dude.
calluses. Let me see your
Chaka,
calluses.
brah. Let's do it right now, bro. I'll put on my fucking Jenkos and go to
Dude,
town.
I'm not kidding. When I was 14, 14's probably old. Probably more like 11. I did make like a tech deck thing, and that's how I got so much puss.
Like a diorama.
Yeah, an art project.
I remember I was like broke my arm in like junior high school trying to impress a girl. Cause
Oh, just shredding on the half.
just trying to do a shred. No, I
Jerking
don't.
off in her bushes.
It was no, it was legit. Like I was legit. Like it was one of those classic. Like out of like
almost nailed the rail.
It was one of those moments though in your childhood that defines you, where you go, "There she is. Watch this." And I did the whole like, and I did the like kick, and it went up, and I just the board flew, and
That's when he
Bow,
goes,
bow,
you know what?
bow,
Fuck this.
the
I'm going to
curb
act
music.
black. Those guys don't got a skateboard.
but it's a lesson in
Now,
life.
there's a lot of skaters that listen to Wu-Tang. I remember that.
Yeah.
There was
Black
a
kids are
lot.
getting into skateboarding. Dude, every black kid right now dresses like me and my friends did 10 years ago.
Oh, yeah. They're all wearing
Dude,
Metallica shirts.
every
Every
Long Island-
rapper, every black rapper right now dresses like skateboard kids did 15 years ago.
Well, like Dipset started
Well, just
that,
always
though.
fucking flips and flops, but that's what's going
Dipset
on.
they started wearing tight jeans and fucking
Lil Wayne
chain
putting on
wallets and
tight
shit.
jeans really like fucked them up. Like every other older black
and
guy
playing
was
the
like,
guitar too. Like it turned everybody around. Everyone's like, I guess you were wearing tight pants.
yeah, like they didn't like it either. They weren't happy about it.
I guess we got it now.
Yeah, no, I
They
think,
fought it for a while, and then they were like, all right.
I think any dude that has a dick and balls prefers any sort of baggy-esque culture,
yeah.
like a jacket, like a heavy pants, like. oh, this is nicer than
Yeah,
when
yeah,
they
yeah,
started
that's
getting
what we
tighter.
like.
Fucking tight jeans McGee over here. I don't want to hear it.
I love how he looked at me for that point.
Yeah, this guy.
Because I was just trying to call out that he's a Canadian homosexual, but like
I got a skater chain on still.
it's true. But to be fair, it's for my beeper.
Mike, what shoes are you wearing right now?
He's got the fucking
What shoes?
fat
What brand?
DCs.
What brand?
No, I got the Cyrus because they're cheap now because I'm an old man.
Yeah, this
That's
guy's-
why they're
But
cheap.
it used to be DC. It used to be DC. I wore DCs up until a
They're
year
comfortable.
ago. No, but you know what? Honestly, I love DCs, but they started falling apart on me like way too much. And I just started going, I'll get something cheaper or, something that doesn't fall apart as much. But I did wear DC.
You held out pretty
Like
long.
always.
Yeah,
Like
I was
you always
DCs
were.
up until 35.
I would.
you know what I mean? Which is a long
I would
time
only
to
wear
do it.
those soap shoes, the ones you could fucking grind
Yes,
with. Remember
soaping
those?
for life.
Grind
I
on
love
them.
me and you. You got your soap shoes on. I got the roller shoes. The one with the
Let's
wheels
do it.
pop down. Me
The
and you.
Heelys. The fucking
Is that
Heelys.
Royce from Revenge of the Sith? What? What? Nothing.
Did you know there's a whole there's a whole documentary about the last soaper?
It is.
Still
Watch
out there.
it. Watch
Soap or
it.
die.
It's-
Look up Soap
Soap
or
or
die.
Die.
Swear to God,
Dude, this is
there's a
real.
guy that's
Oh,
still
man.
keeping it alive, and he's like this
I
white
actually
guy
never-
my age with face tattoos going, no, I always soaped. And it's like, Jesus, dude. You have kids, pay your child support.
He looks like he's in the Me First and the Gimme Gimmes. No, he does. For real. Like, not Fat Mike, but like another guy.
Yeah.
And
What a
he's-
great reference.
And he's fucking rocking these soap shoes. And it's like legit. Like, it's not like it's legit. He's like, yeah, man, they came out and they don't make them anymore or
He thinks
anything.
they're sick
So he
as
can't
hell.
even get them repaired.
Gimmes.
So soap shoes for those
You
that
had to
don't
be a
know.
shoe
What's like
technician.
hipsters that are into pinball?
got
There it
Yeah.
is. Look, soap or die.
Soap or die. That thing was fucking.
You
Bro,
think you crushed puss?
bro,
this
you know,
guy.
I'll
This guy's
put it-
drowning
I'll put it this way. I'll
in
put
It's
it this
crazy.
way.
He's not a bad looking guy.
No, I mean,
But
look,
for-
I mean, you're just seeing him. If you see him
That's an old
normally,
pic.
he's not that hot.
That's
But when
an
you
old
see
pic.
him on the rail
The
like
updated-
that, obviously you think he's sexy.
They're
as
using-
fuck.
I don't know, right
Yeah.
there. He's not like a.
No. Trust me, he's a mess. But it was for those of you watching the show. We both. Yeah, he does day wave. I do night wave.
That's what your pants look like, man.
I wanted to cover this on Nightwave one night. I watched like an hour and a half on this guy, and I went, "It's too sad for even me to make it funny." Like
Yeah.
it was funny to me, but I knew it was so dark that I'm like, nobody will get this. They'll just go,
well,
"Oh, I'm
I'll
sad."
have you know, Mike, I didn't know you did that. I swear to God. I covered this on day
Okay,
wave.
yeah.
No, you didn't. I did.
We're always looking for shit on the solo shows.
So for those who know that guy doing that fucking wicked move there, they're like rollerblades, but like without the fun. Like
There's
it's
no
like-
wheels.
There's no
It's
wheels.
just grind plates on
It's
sneakers.
grind plates, and as a matter of fact,
There's a little fucking arc, right?
Yeah.
the first Sonic Adventure game for the Dreamcast had a marketing deal with soap shoes. That's the reason Sonic and those adventure games went on the pipes because it was swear to fucking dude, it's all in that thing.
I love it.
Went on the pipes. Went on the started grinding on pipes in the
But
3D
that was
games.
never popular. Like rollerblading was popular.
No, I used to skateboard, like, and if a dude showed up with his soap shoes, everyone would be like,
what are you
dude, like,
doing?"
we're barely letting the rollerbladers be here. Like, you think your fucking soap shoes are
Barely allowed a rollerblader. Yeah, and that guy still does it. He's still living it out. He was like
living it out.
He was a champion. Like he was they used to have
Of
contests. A fucking soap shoe.
soap
I mean, to be
Dude,
fair,
you
he's the
fucking
only one that
loser.
shows up every year.
That's not
He's
true.
the longest
Yes.
running soap shoe champion.
Let me ask you, what are you a champion of, dude?
you won the soap bowl. That's so funny.
I mean, I was the home pickling champion in New York 2 years ago, but whatever.
And you never bring it up. That's the best part.
Imagine picking up girls like, yo, you're in a soap shoes.
Hey, come here, hey baby. Hey,
I was
baby,
like,
come here.
the guy.
His Tinder profile's just all him fucking shredding rails.
Grind right if you're looking for a real man.
Dude, but it just goes to show you too, like when you're like trying to make a bit or you're trying to like do something, like how sometimes your mood will just affect it. Like I just remember watching that and being infinitely sad and going,
Right.
I can't present this to people. Like again, he watches it and goes, this is
Yeah, that's
So
fucking.
it just
Wait, can
everybody
we
has
watch
a
a trailer?
different
Is
thing
there
where
a
you
trailer?
go.
I don't. There might be a soap or die. There might
Soap
be
or
a
die.
trailer.
No, the whole
I gotta watch the
thing.
trailer.
The whole thing's on YouTube.
Yeah, the whole.
It's
No,
for
no,
free
no.
on-
But if we
yeah.
could watch a trailer right now, I think we
yeah.
should.
Yeah.
Well, I assumed it's
think,
not on Netflix.
Yeah. I mean, they put
Disney
on a lot of crap.
Plus.
There's a
Have
lot
you
of crap.
seen Netflix lately?
There's a
You
lot
know
of
what?
crap.
It might be. No, that's more of an Amazon Prime show. Yeah, if you could find it, it's the interview. You could just have him being interviewed. It's really, 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 really sad. Here it is. This is you can play that.
Oh, that's fucking
perfect.
amazing.
Play that.
This guy's
That's
great.
perfect.
Listen to him talk
Does he have
about
lips
himself.
tattooed on his neck?
Watch this.
To soap or not to soap?
This is a real outtake, by the way.
Come on.
Now it's a personal thing. I don't feel that I'm better than anyone else. I can't really do the 9 to 5 thing. That's never really resonated.
Oh no.
Just because, I'm
face
more
tats.
into being free.
Look how cool this is. He's
you.
setting it on fire, bro.
It's the best thing I've ever seen in my
Take
life.
that, Tom Morello.
How is this sad?
Are you kidding me?
Just sad because you're like, I'll never be this.
You're right. It's jealousy.
It's
I'm jealous.
It's resentment.
It's look at this sick
on.
move. Look at this sick move. Look.
This
The
is
fact
not-
that those baggy ass pants didn't catch on fire.
By the way, this is unfair because they took out like the 10 coolest frames
No,
of this
no,
and then
here it
slowed
is.
them down.
He still does this at laundromats.
I love this.
Soap or die.
Soap or die.
Listen, I would recommend
That should be the new policy for the homeless in New York City.
soap or die. It'll replace stop and frisk.
Yeah.
Soap or
die.
Soap or we're killing you.
Can you imagine that guy like going back
Oh,
to
by
his
the way,
family?
it came.
That guy has to
He's like-
explain to his family like what he's doing. He's like, how's your fucking soap thing going?
I haven't heard much about soaping lately.
But yeah, like when
you're still doing.
Those Thanksgivings
That's
are
still
probably awesome.
That's still your thing, the whole soap thing. Yeah, you see him at like high school reunion. You're like, how things going? Still soap? Like from high school, you're still soap.
I
You're,
did
you're
not-
wearing
honestly-
them with your suit.
I
You
did not know you
affixed
covered
rind
that,
plates
though.
to your Oxfords.
I did not know you covered that.
Yeah,
Like,
but
it
by the
just-
way, I don't know. He talked because
That's really fun.
I don't know. He talked about it either.
it
And
came up on
it
the
just-
possible pile.
How did
You
you
know
find
what
it?
happened? I'll tell you how it happened. He probably was searching for it, looked at it on his YouTube,
Showed up in
and,
your thing.
and then it showed up on mine.
Because you guys share a YouTube.
Right.
Super
So
straight.
Yeah, not gay at all.
It's okay. Well,
No, not only that, because that was actually sent to me by somebody. And look, we have a great. By
That
the way,
might-
you guys are amazing. The fans are amazing. They're always sending
They're
me
all right.
shit that are like that can go on the maybe pile.
I got you.
And
Don't send it.
I think like we were both just like looking through the maybe
I
pile.
mean,
one day.
none of the things go in the definite pile.
no,
Nothing. Of course. Have you seen our show? No.
Are you kidding me?
No, but all kidding aside, we do try to make sure the main show has a cohesive, like, this is what we're doing.
Maybe you
and
do.
then our side show, we're like, we're just fucking around.
Right.
And I think that maybe, and I'm not even joking, I think I saw a little from my own potential, like, present or future in him. Like,
That's what it
sadness
was.
in
Oh,
him.
like, what
And
could
I
have
just was
happened?
like, I don't know. I don't think I can make this
guy's all
funny.
right. I don't
but
know.
then he goes, "Whoa, this is great. This is gonna kill
Well, because to
the
be
whole
fair,
show."
Royce has always been too fat to soap.
You know what? You ruined the name of my new documentary coming out. Too fat to soap.
But I think
now
it's-
I can't come out with it.
It's also because I know, like, look, I'm a little cocky, but there are some nights when I'm alone and I'm up at
can
night.
soap.
And my
Hey, by the way, I could still soap. Okay.
like I know my like self-loathing will kick in on those lonely nights, and sometimes I realize, if I'm not doing Revenge of the Sis and Nightwave, it could be like a glass blower.
No, every once
You know,
in a while-
it could be that guy.
Every once in a while, you take the soap shoes out.
Yo,
Yeah,
bro.
I got this
Not
internship
today.
with glass blowing at the alternative school I had to go to. It was all the credits I got because I couldn't figure out algebra.
Yeah, I just.
Yeah, come by the shop, bro. I'm there
Imagine
from
being
like
a
5
glass
to
blower.
9.
Imagine being a fucking 35-year-old glass blower.
And trying to like
Holy
and
shit.
thinking it's sick.
It's less if you're sucking glass dick, it's less fucking disrespectful to your
glass
parents.
dick.
You're like, no,
At least that's a
If you
disease.
make a glass dildo and fuck yourself with it, the gayest part was
something like-
making it.
Listen, Canadian, sucking a glass dick is smoking crack.
No, because if there's some guy, if you see a guy sucking on a crack pipe, there's an equal chance he was always nobody. He might have had a Series 7's license at some
Yeah,
point.
yeah.
He could have been a stockbroker that
Yeah.
just hit the wall. But like when you're just like
You
40
love
and
this
going,
guy.
yeah, guys, I'll be here. Yo, come by. Like I'm in the window.
this one looks
I'm in
like
the
a
window
bowl.
of the place. You can walk by and check out.
You take all that time and you make it for someone to smoke crack out of it later. All that time.
There are glass blowers I know personally right now that live in Tampa that have the same amount of pride in their work that like somebody who painted a piece that just went for $2 million
Now-
down the street.
Answer me honestly. Do they have dreads?
So what else
Well,
you
let's
guys
just-
got going on?
let's do it
Promote
easier.
anything you got
when
going
you're
on.
fucking them, what do you hold? Is it is it like a handle?
I stick my dick through the carb of the bull piece. Wait, this is that part where we go, promote them again. I don't want to. I don't
High
want to answer the
Society
dreadlock
Radio.
question.
Okay, I'll promote them. BlueChew.com is a great.
Let's just get kicked off. They're gonna kick us off anyway.
Yeah, we're gonna need a home. By the way, if anyone's looking for
That
a
is-
You
couple
guys have
podcaster-
managed to really annoy people, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
people
we do that
really
These guys in a
sometimes.
bunch of fights right now.
Yeah, like 4 or
dislike
5
you guys.
people like us.
It's really just one big overarching one.
That's
to
true.
be fair.
people.
Well, I
Really,
told you someone messaged me on the Instagram, on Twitter anonymously, and they go, "Yo, watch out for this.
Don't
He's
hang
bad."
out.
He goes, "He's bad." Yeah, he goes,
Wait,
don't,
what was-
he goes, "Don't hang out with him. He's bad news." He goes, "Yo, Merce is playing your videos. Like, watch out. He's bad news." And then he sent me a thing. He goes, "Also, he's against free speech." And then he sent me a video of you something.
I mean, that's the only thing you guys are super consistent on is free speech, right?
Yeah,
Like,
right.
but
Everything else is like sometimes you like the Jews, sometimes you mostly dislike them.
well, it's a little more than that. That's a little more. Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Why even hide it?
I love that you answered that question both Jewishly. Like, you both went, "No."
That's it.
Schmear a Jew.
At the end of the day, even the
deal with a schmear a Jew.
even the people that hate our guts at the end of the day, I'll be the only guy at the end of the day. If you want to hate my guts, fine, go ahead. I'm going to be the only guy advocating for the video that you put out saying I should be stabbed to be monetized on YouTube. That's just how I feel about it. Like, I'm still free speech. I'm like, I don't think I should be stabbed, but don't take the guy's money away. That's
Yeah, a lot of people get mad. I mean, look, it's to be expected. I mean, we kind of goof on a lot of people too. You can't expect people not to be mad, but some people get like really.
I think I was saying this earlier, but I think a lot of it is that you're not like in the city where everyone is. Because if you did that and then you saw them all, it'd be like, yeah, but you're kind of like whatever. It's like,
Yeah, we're fucking around. or whatever.
immediately you're kind of like, yeah, they're just fucking around. But because the internet seems way more like aggressive than it is, it seems more malicious where it's not. It's
Well,
I
also,
mean, maybe
everybody-
sometimes it is, but
everybody
I don't
can
know.
make themselves look like 5 people on the internet, and that's
Yeah,
the
that's
other
true.
problem.
Yeah.
Like you said, if you just come over and go, I don't
Except
like
for Royce,
you.
who just
He's
looks
making
like
himself
5
look
people 'cause
like
he's fat.
It's just mean.
By the way,
It's just me.
huge move for fucking you.
It's worth 2.5.
You have to get a fat co-host, so you're not the fat guy.
It's nice, right? It's
Huge
shut
move.
the fuck up.
What do you mean I got two fat co-hosts?
It's just really. It's this guy.
I got
coming
the
from
two
you.
fattest co-hosts.
Coming from you. I don't want to hear it. He gave away the secret now.
That's the fucking
Fuck me up. You're fucking my shit up now.
Yeah, that's whenever this show's like.
Yo, Merch is so skinny.
No, the comments are always like, yeah, the fatter one.
Fatter!
The comments are always
They say
like,
the fatter
yeah, the
one.
fatter one has an annoying voice. I'm like, oh, that's
Dude,
me.
we'll read those comments sometimes, and they'll be like, "Hey, fatter guy," and we're like, "That's it.
That's
the
me.
one." And they're like,
That's me.
And hey, lazy-eyed faggot, and we're like,
That's him.
I'm
That's
I'm
this
the
guy.
lazy-eyed
That's this guy.
faggot. Yeah, that's on.
We
that
have
one.
our nicknames. We
On
know
that
our
one.
roles.
That's fucking awesome.
It's funny now. You guys call each other that when you blow each other now.
Oh, no,
you
How
fucking
do you
suck
do that? How
dick,
do you
you
do that
lazy
when you
fag.
both have a dick in your mouth, retard?
Yeah, you were 69.
try.
I assumed you were taking turns.
Attention, Chris.
Come on.
Dude, we do 3 shows a day. You think we have time to do anything but 69?
I barely have time to soap.
You could.
I'm gonna fucking have time to blow people.
Wait, you
Are
guys
kidding
didn't
me?
have time to learn ventriloquism for your 69s?
No, I
So you could dirty talk with a cock in your mouth?
Throwing his voice.
like I was saying,
I do Otto and George bits.
Mike wanted to be.
Hey, by the way, quick question. Are you doing another, like, I'm going to take a piss if you guys are doing like another half an hour?
yeah, we're
No, we're only doing like another 20 minutes, right?
Yeah,
I've been
about 30
watching the
about
clock
30 minutes.
because I need
You
a
got some
cigarette.
time, right? I'm
I
fine.
need a
Yeah,
cigarette.
go. You're
so I've
good.
been watching
You're
the
good.
clock.
You're good. Lock the door as soon as he leaves.
As soon as he leaves,
Lock the door. as
build the
soon
wall
as
on
he
the
leaves.
north side too.
I do not want that man. Now that he's not here, we can make fun of him. I do not like him. That Canadian fuck thinks he's better than everybody.
And Ryan Long, he looks like a guy who would tell you a whole long-winded story about how he did coke with Andrew Breitbart, and you think he's full of shit, but he's actually telling the truth.
Yeah, he definitely did do it.
I don't know what's worse, lying about doing coke with Andrew Breitbart or doing coke with Andrew Breitbart.
How the fuck?
Yeah, I fucking get it. They're ruining the country. Shut the fuck up.
But I'm
Look at
telling-
that chick's tits. You fucking suck.
I love.
No, Ryan's the guy that would totally. Yeah, I totally did coke with Andrew Breitbart one time. It was fucking crazy. You're like, this guy's full.
I
of
think
shit.
it's a
And
rite
he
of-
goes, no, I was there. He really did.
It is a rite of passage too. Like a lot of these new Crowder conservatives, they all invoke Breitbart's name now that he's dead, so he can't defend himself. Oh yeah, no, I love Breitbart. He was the man. He was the best. Even I think
You couldn't wash your
So a
hands.
tech
piece
deck-
of shit.
Go back. Remember, we had a whole thing going.
yeah, you were in there quickly.
Yeah, seriously, that was very quick.
Small bladder.
Non-washing hands, ass
It's
nigga.
not difficult.
Gross
No,
motherfucker.
we have Purell in the bathroom too, so you can get back to the show faster.
Don't masturbate with it though.
No.
I'll tell you that it gets in your pee hole.
Yeah, we're talking about Breitbart, guy.
Was that Breitbart?
You did coke with Breitbart?
No, I thought we were talking about Breitbart, and you.
Oh no, I was talking about all like the new edgy boy conservatives. We were talking about dinner.
I love you guys are pretty good.
Wait,
on
did you
fucking
actually do
dogging on the
coke with
edgy boy.
Breitbart?
No, I didn't say
Oh,
that.
I thought that
I
was
made a joke when you walked away. I said Ryan looks like the kind of
I
guy.
honestly think you guys. I'll give you credit for kind of being like probably some of the first guys that were on your side that were like all these conservative committee. You're like, this is fucking dog shit.
No,
These
it
guys are
is.
fucking
It
losers.
is. No, because they worship like the Crowders.
Right? I
and
think
stuff.
you guys were kind of like pretty on the pulse of
Like
that.
the Crowder guy, Crowder's another. They all love Breitbart. Now, yeah, Breitbart was a friend of mine. Like Shapiro brings it up all the time. Like he's like, I had to leave Breitbart. I had to go because Bannon was there and I hate him and he's anti-Semitic. But Breitbart, we were best friends. They weren't best friends. They weren't fucking best friends. They weren't best friends, and they invoke his name. They invoke his name like he's.
Yeah, they make him real legacy right
They
now.
do. Like, and look, I like some of the stuff Breitbart did.
He was the original lip boner.
Yeah, he was doing it when it was still cool.
I totally
there's
agree.
honestly-
dude, I remember like
Fucking
when
right-wing hipster douche.
Yeah, exactly. I could lose.
Quite honestly,
but I remember like even like out of the
Glad he's
gate
dead.
when fucking Milo first
killed
came out,
him.
you're like, this was cool. Like at the time.
To be fair, he should have sold his ass to Bronx Johnny. He would still be alive.
Yeah,
I just want to give credit where credit is due, though. There is one guy. If there's one guy I'll put my name on and say that he's still trying to keep like the Breitbart thing alive is Lee Stranahan. Like that guy. I don't know if you follow him.
Yeah,
but, like I've been retweeting him a lot.
I have no idea.
That's
who
a
he is.
little inside for me.
No, I'm just. Well, I know, but we're getting it out to our people. But Lee Stranahan is the dude to follow if you want to like anybody. He's the only guy that doesn't like invoke his name too much. But like everybody else is like, oh yeah, no, he was my buddy, and it's like there's
But
like
the thing
one
is,
picture of you.
They're all like fucking not hanging on.
Lee Stranahan's keeping that kind of attitude alive of like, why did you take a $50,000
In a
check
classy
from
way.
this guy kind of way?
a lot
Where
of the
you're
people,
like,
a lot of the people that invoke his name, he would have. I think, at least from which we know of him, would have hated. Like he wouldn't have
He's
liked.
a proper contrarian dude.
Yeah, he wouldn't have liked fucking. He wouldn't have liked Ben Shapiro. You know, he wouldn't have liked the. Okay, folks, I'm going to do a 45-minute show, but 20 minutes of it's going to be live reads. Okay, I'm Jewish, but I'm going to do a live read for Bible insurance.
When you have to fuck
I'm like,
through a
all right.
sheet, BlueChew.
Yes.
And by the way, all these faggots, because I'm going to be the first one. Look at this whole room of guys right now. I'll be the first one to die. So let me get it out there. If any of these fags
maybe
or
me.
anyone out there is going to keep, Mersh was the man.
I mean, none of us are going to do that.
This guy is the only one.
I'm not.
This
Royce
guy,
is
all
like,
right.
oh, guys,
Fine.
you got to check out my other show, Hippo Juice, with my wife.
Hey, come and hang out.
Me and Dutch are getting the
Doesn't
band back
matter.
together.
Royce is still the only one who's allowed to cash in on my name when it's all said and done because he's the only one that's like that actually had to put up
Oh,
with
man.
anything.
I wanna get under
like
that
everybody
fucking
else can
umbrella.
suck a dick.
Cash
Hey,
money.
I'm cashing on
Fucking
Merch's name. Just somebody shows
all
up with a
the
sack of
dough.
nickels.
Yeah,
Here's a
clank.
sock full of nickels.
And a fucking carton of Marlboros.
Yeah.
Here's your inheritance.
Yeah, you just get his commissary. You can get all the ramen and Twinkies you want.
Oh, great.
Cash it in on.
I'm telling you, man, that's the only guy. He's allowed to. He's allowed. If he wants to sell a T-shirt of my ghost and you all can celebrate it, he's earned it. Everybody
great.
else suck a dick.
Merch left me
Merch's
5 cream
Bitcoin
colored
wallet
jackets.
is all
It's an idea for
Daycorn.
some merch that you can produce and then sell.
If he does, dude, I'll be really pissed and haunt him if he doesn't take advantage of the Mersh hate market.
Yeah, imagine that you're
and
watching
actually
from
doesn't
Al and you're
make
like,
money off
hey,
them.
I
Ironic.
thought I gave you permission to do the ghost shirt. And you're not.
It wasn't marketable, actually.
More people hate me than like me. You can make a lot of money on the Mersh Ghost.
Dude, I gave you a license to print money.
Yeah, but nobody's gonna wear a shirt of somebody they hate.
That's a good point. That's a
Unless
very
it's
good
their
point.
dad.
I don't know. That's not true because I've been in like Black Family reunions and they all have like spray painted shirts of people they used to talk shit about, but when they die, they have to go.
Yeah, but they like
Tyrone
them.
died.
I'm sorry, dude.
1985 to 2004.
I've seen a lot of lefty Trump merch. He might have a bullet in his head. He
thinking
might
that
be
too.
toilet paper or whatever, but I've seen a lot of Trump faces.
likeness
on a
is
lot
on
of
their
that merch.
body.
Yeah. So
It
you
is
just
true.
you need
It's-
to cash in on that shit.
Don't worry, I'm not worried about
funny,
it.
dude.
I'll rebrand the show. You guys want to be my new co-host just in case it goes? Because hey, Bob, let's do
When
it.
everybody goes, Mersh died.
I'm not
Yeah,
doing
what,
a
heart
I'm not
attack?
doing a night wave every day. That's
I don't blame you.
crazy. I didn't get into this to work every day.
That's a hard work schedule these guys got going on.
It's too much. It's too much for me. And it
You
is.
guys are doing the traditional radio fucking
Yeah,
stuff.
so yeah, I do 2 hours in the morning. Then we do together. We do 2 hours in the afternoon. Then he does 2 hours at nighttime. So 5 days a week.
That's wow, man. You guys don't get enough credit for how fucking insane that
Oh
is.
no, trust me. And every time we like, and you know,
Or
the
you
funny
tell
part is-
you tell the audience like, you guys don't even get what
No,
we're
no, no.
fucking-
It's quite the opposite. Every time I go, like I'll go be like, man, I'm kind of tired today. Oh, it's not like you have a real job. I'm like, oh, sorry for being tired, bro.
By the way, a real job, you can fuck the dog way harder than what you guys are doing. And also, I will say this is.
Yeah, you cannot perform at a real job.
Trust me, I've had
But
some of those.
more importantly, when I hear a guy's like working that hard and he's like, I'm doing this in a year, and I'm like, this guy hates his wife.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is too, like
My man is getting away from his
when we
wife.
started doing like the solo shit too, like I was like, yeah, I want to do nighttime. Like I always liked art bar. I want to do some shit like that. And then I slowly evolved into Alan Berg, and now I'm just praying for some like deranged fan to shoot me in a parking garage.
Yeah, what I
like
do-
at this point, I just hate everybody, and I'm just walking to my car every day, going, "I'm here, hello." Like, just
You've been
come
bringing
do
this
it.
up a lot. He's waiting.
And
he really wants.
a day away for me turned into like an Art Bell thing, like Coast to Coast AM.
Yes.
which is all
Great.
this weird. I
That guy rules.
fucking love Coast to Coast.
Yeah,
that guy was
so good.
Fucking like he was just didn't screen calls. Had
Oh, yeah.
all these
He was the
fucking
best.
Dude,
weirdos.
anything they said, they'd be like, a ghost is in my house. He goes, okay, what can you explain? Like he's on their side no matter what.
Yeah, he
doesn't
was-
call bullshit on anything. He's in.
and I love that stuff. So I go through the internet and I just find these weird, like these fucking weird people that are like 2 subs or whatever. That's how I found like the Frankie B.
great.
Flat guy.
What's the guy you guys have that like he lives in his parents' house and he's transgendered? Or whatever?
Dayton
Dayton
Hypernova.
guy's pretty
They beat
Who is
me.
that? I
in
don't
this-
know.
He's exhausting.
This guy
guy's
is
pretty
a
funny.
33-year-old man who still lives with his parents in Dayton, Ohio, and his parents are in their like his dad's like 80 years old, and they're all retired. And he just recently became trans, but he's not trans. He's just a dude with a beard that wears a dress. He claims his brother Sherman beats him every single day. They beat me in this house, and he makes this vlog. He makes
Can we
these.
see a video? I want to.
Yeah, if you want to look up Dayton Hypernova.
Yeah, you guys go hard on this guy.
Yeah, any
He just gets so
and I'll tell you
exhausting.
which
Like,
one.
How
I
many
hate
people
him.
watch his
I
stuff?
started off feeling bad, and I just got to the point where like I fucking hate your guts.
you
I want
went-
your
you
family to
switched
kill
on
you.
it.
Yeah.
So
It's kind of like the fucking annoying nerd. The media.
yeah. So
They're saying he's saying he gets beaten in the house for being trans.
for being trans, but nobody beats him, by the way. And people have had the cops like have shown up a couple times because they're worried, like parents are worried about him. But his goal is to meet Christina Ricci, which he's done. And
Really?
Yeah. He
From
met-
his like blogs.
Well, he didn't meet her because of the blogs. She was at like some Comic-Con event nearby, and he made his dad drive over there, and he stood in line and met her, whatever. And then
That's
he
not
thinks,
meeting somebody.
He
Yeah,
thinks
that's-
if that's the case, I fucking met Mark Hamill.
Yeah.
And then he thinks that Dr. Phil is going to pick this up, and he's going to be on the Dr. Phil show. So he
He's
makes
like a fame whore.
yeah, well, yeah, but he is. So the problem is like he's just
He needs a sex tape.
But he could have just been good at something. And
he's
then, like,
good at complaining. I'll fucking tell you that. All of his videos are him like
This
standing.
guy
in
needs
the-
to get into porn, dude. Just fucking cut out the middle, man.
He's standing in the mirror like this with his phone, and he's like, "My parents beat me in this house, and they don't even like me. And my brother Sherman, and by the way, Sherman's
Is that some hand problem too?
yeah,
Right?
he's always. Oh yeah, he has.
Wash his hands a lot.
Yeah, what is the skin disease he has? He has
What's the flaky
skin,
Eczema?
psoriasis.
and he has that, and he's always complaining about how, and I'm basically dying. And he says, and some people would, 400 people last year died of this skin disorder. I'm like, no, get some lotion, you fucking asshole.
Yeah, it's not that hard.
And he is next level obsessed with Christina Ricci, obsessed with. Oh, he wants to
She
start.
don't even have fat titties anymore.
He wants to start his own boutique in Dayton, right? But listen to his plan. This is his plan. He wants to start a boutique in Dayton where he sells clothes. But he's not going to charge.
Hot market, by
He's
the
not
way.
going to charge anybody for the clothes, right? He's not charging them for the clothes. What he's going to
Charges
do
for
is
the
he's
blowjob.
going to have a that he charges for. He's going to have
The clothes are complimentary.
a social credit system, and then they could tip him if they want. It's this weird, convoluted plan.
There's been a bunch
It's
of
a guy that would be working in a
coffee
factory
shops.
10 years ago.
No,
But
but there's been
No,
like a
he'd
bu-
be fucking killed. He's a little waif. Working
There's
in
been a bunch
factory.
of like communist coffee.
That's
shops.
him. There you go. You
Oh,
can play it.
I've seen this
You
guy
can play it.
before.
Go ahead.
I'm getting video. Just to
That's
talk
Johnny
a little bit
Smoyens.
about. I'm trying to be quiet because I don't want my voice to be overheard. Where I'm at, the room that I'm in. No, my parents aren't home.
Well, if I was gonna fuck her, I'll tell you what I would need, guys.
him.
Ian Fidance's
BlueChew.com.
Ian Fidance's fucking sensibilities.
Be Eddie Murphy in the 90s.
They leave the house basically pretty much every weekend. And they take
Can you imagine
the car
this is your,
and
like,
basically
I guess, daughter, you come home and you're just like,
Son.
they go away from
Oh my
at
god.
this point, it's like, honest to God, if I was in that scenario, I would say, like, listen, okay, I don't see this going any other way. I'll tell you what.
At
What
least
if I give you 50 grand to leave?
Okay, it's
Can we talk
funny,
about
it's
how
funny
blown
you
out
say
this
Would
that.
you not? Would that not what you do? It's like, I'll give you $50,000.
Funny you say that.
To leave.
His dad has offered him money.
Really?
He's offered him
How much
money.
did he offer him?
He said, okay, so here's the thing. He doesn't have a job, right? He gets to live in the house rent free.
I thought he worked at Starbucks. That's what
No,
that's
no
usually
job.
where they work.
He gets to live in the house rent free. He lives in the house rent free. His dad pay his and he doesn't have to do any work. They give him food, they give him shelter, they give him anything he needs, and they still give him $100 a week, and all he has to do
stipend.
is do laundry. He just has to do laundry. That's all he has
Which
to do.
is literally,
Which
we
he
can all
doesn't
agree is
even do.
He doesn't do it, but we can all agree is the easiest chore, right?
Right.
Like, laundry's the.
I mean, I don't know. It's a
you
woman's
just-
choice. So I don't do it.
Yeah. Well, and what does he want to be?
But not familiar with the process.
What does he
Yeah,
want
I
to
mean,
be?
look, those Asian ladies seem to really be coasting when I drop mine off.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. If you understand a wash and fold and how cheap it is, that shows you market value wise what it
Those guys
Yeah,
get
yeah,
touched
that's
with
true.
so much cum.
Like when it's $1 a pound, I'm like, what are you doing? This is nonsense.
an easy gig.
This can't approach baloney prices.
Baloney prices.
What are you? Get the fuck out of here.
This
Yeah,
can't
your
approach
job is less
baloney
If your
prices.
job is less relevant to the national economy than baloney.
Fuck.
Fucking Christ, man. Jesus Christ.
Oh shit.
That's very funny. So yeah, so his dad offered him. He said, "Look, I'll give you mine," because his dad only gets Social Security, right?
Oh,
And he's
so
like,
dad's doesn't got cash like that.
No, they don't. His dad's
And
like,
dad's still like, listen, this might make me homeless, but
yeah, his dad's like, "I'll give you my entire next Social Security check if you leave."
Yeah.
and he won't.
I'll burn
leave.
this house to the ground if you don't live in it anymore. He's got to that place.
that's a scary. I mean, that's the reason to like don't have kids unless you got like enough money to fucking like buy them out.
Yeah, well, the thing, but here's the thing, though, dude,
They're just they got sweat equity for doing nothing. They're just David Cho painting a mural.
he's 33. This kid's 33 years old, though. He's 33.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's I understand, like, 18, even 19. Like, I get it. Like, oh, you're only 19. I get it, Of
course.
But the parents are like 33, and they won't kick. He's moved out once.
I can't even
before.
imagine.
Dude,
Like,
when
I came home from college, my parents were like that you're just here for the summer. Like,
And then you're leaving,
you're
right?
gone.
Guys, I had an uncle who was a Vietnam vet, and like honestly, like my grandmother died, and it was just like,
I'm sorry. I didn't know she was sick.
yeah, it was years ago. But like it was literally, like she wouldn't kick him out. He was like a thief. He was a drunk. He would wait
you know
till he
that
get
she
his
shouldn't have
better-
exerting herself by fucking me like that at her age. But
Honestly, if you
To be fair, this young stud, he came through with the tech
stud.
deck. He was finger
Oh,
blasting
no!
with the tech deck. She got fucking septic shock and
Shows
died.
up in his soaps.
these fingers are fucking. These fingers have been worked.
He was grinding on her rail thin legs from the cancer.
do you ever think that like Papa Hypernova's ever thought to himself, God damn, if you had at least been a pedophile, the state would have to take care of you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like I'm stuck right in the fucking
That's
middle,
fucking
where it's
great.
like, ooh, stockbroker son, kid diddler, and I'm stuck in the middle with
A
you.
little farther.
If you were just a
This
little
would be the
crazier.
state's problem.
As somebody who has had family members who have not been thrown out by their parents, who should have been, like, I'm telling you,
Yeah.
my grandmother should have thrown my uncle out, and he was just like,
Dude, my uncle was like a
Useless human
crackhead
being.
when my grandmother like stole all her fucking shit or whatever, and then eventually died. So problem solved. So
Yeah,
there's
yeah,
a
that's
happy
how-
ending.
that's how that
I
works,
think
yeah.
that is the moral of that story.
but this guy's not even. I mean, his nose was pretty blown out. He's probably doing some drugs.
Well, we don't know, but we think pills. Like, he's definitely
Yeah, I don't
pilled
think
out
he's
for
doing
sure.
coke, but-
But I think he's crushing up oxys.
Oh, yeah, that might be true. He's made some videos where
Probably
he's
faking it. He's probably fucking
Dude, just
smoking.
Alex,
like,
can you just
pain
pull up a
pills are a
picture of that
bitch.
dude again?
Pain pills are a delicious
now,
bitch.
he seems more like he's smoking parsley and like I'm so fucking
No,
high.
his nose is blown out. Look at that nose.
Yeah,
that's a fucking.
yeah.
That's a guy.
That's like
drugs.
I'm 9 years away from Artie Lang.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
that's-
Like,
Yeah,
that's
he's either snorting.
You guys
he's-
know this guy. You've
well, let's not go early.
you guys have been jacking off to his blogs.
It
for the
kind of
last
looks.
5 years.
It kind
What
of
do
looks
you
like the girl version of the fish from that Guillermo del Toro movie.
He's either snorting oxy or owns a bank.
Oh shit!
It's a blow. Yeah.
That's a bit of. So the cops have even showed up at the house, and it's not like even the real cops. It's like the social working cop. The lady's like, and he records like
a girl cop,
So
not a
what
real
he'll do
one.
is he'll get his phone and he'll like put it in
a
his
meter maid.
He'll put it in fucking meter maid shows up in her little car.
Yeah.
Fucking
Little box.
three-wheel car.
Her pink. That was one of the things I did recently. I go, do you think that there'd be more school shootings by women if they had pink guns?
And if they could aim. I mean, look at the one that shot up YouTube. Fucking, she killed herself, and that's about it.
Is that true? She didn't kill anyone?
Nobody died, right, at the YouTube shooting? I think someone got injured.
Really?
No, she's the only one who died because she was.
Yeah, but that
woman.
person
And she
rolled
was
their
terrible
ankle
at
running
this.
out of the building.
No, the person died from laughing too hard. It's like, look at her. She thinks he's a person.
Come on.
She's shooting a gun like Daffy Duck. She's like,
That just flies back. Boom. Oh, fuck. Oh, my
fuck.
God.
What's crazy about that? She was Indian and she took the bus there. Didn't use the gun on the bus.
Oh, fuck, man.
Remember Stephen Paddock at YouTube?
Stephen Paddock.
Like that kind of fuck. It's like when you're playing Call of Duty and everyone on your team sucks. You're like, God damn it, man! The guy on the other time's just owning it. Like it's just the equivalent
Stop
of that.
noob tubing. Stop noob tubing.
Every time I respawn, I'm like dead right away. It's bullshit.
Oh, fuck. Holy shit.
We're doing. We're almost at the end here, right? Like
Yeah.
we're
Good,
fucking
good.
flying by.
Hey, this you don't. Oh, I guess we played a couple of videos, but
You guys don't even
different
really have
format.
guests usually, right?
No, we went off two.
They only
la-
bring guests on to argue with them.
Yeah, well, that's not true. We did have John McAfee on, remember?
Well, yeah, I've been on your show.
Yeah.
So this is a big
And
honor
you were
for me
on,
and Chris.
Yeah, Chris has been on. McAfee, was McAfee the last guest that we had?
That was the
no,
last
Dick
big get.
Masterson.
Is that the guy that invented the virus scan?
Yeah, it was. It really is.
Actually, Royce hooked me up with the guy, and he came on, and it was like funny. Stanley was always like, we should have asked him about Epstein, and then but I had watched you guys interview, and he would not talk.
Yeah,
about
he wouldn't. Look,
Epstein.
this McAfee.
Even McAfee, who's a fucking
lunatic.
G. He's
And
a G.
He is.
He's a lunatic.
But I
fucking
don't say that in a
gangster.
bad way. But he's a lunatic. He is.
But he
a,
knows
this-
Epstein?
Well, no, he does.
No,
he won't
like,
bring it up.
You guys asked him, and he was like, I don't really know.
I just want to be.
Epstein. Like,
I want to
how
be
you know-
clear. I don't know Epstein. I don't.
Yeah,
know.
I'm like pretend I don't know anything what you're talking about. Is this because he's afraid?
Well, he's like
maybe.
shooting guns on boats and doing like
with
bath
hookers and
salts
stuff.
now.
But
and bang,
Epstein's he's like I know better than to talk
yeah,
about this.
Yeah, like he'll take on the government and like
Yeah.
shoot
But not
them.
Jeffrey
He's kicked out of
Epstein.
7 countries. He's
102 to go.
He has been
he's got
kicked
into
out
both
of
of our
1/7 of as many countries as Jews, and he's still too scared to bring up Epstein.
He's a one-man. Like
He is, dude. He is a.
Yeah, he's nuts.
He's a fucking lunatic. But but he was one of the best interviews
He's
you've ever
amazing.
had.
I made him
great.
laugh with my
The
Trump.
stu- I saw
check
your
out
interview. It was
this guy.
great.
yeah, just talk to him about bath salts and cryptocurrency.
He's a bad-
and
he's
just
the
a
best.
lunatic.
Bath
He was
salts
just-
and crypto.
He was just. It was 8 in the morning. He just
I'm
pounded.
sorry.
You were into crypto, right? That's what you were
No, he was in a crypto.
No, he's in a
I'm
he's a
the
crypto
one
guy.
who's
Did you get out?
I'm the one who's eating my dick right now.
Oh, so you're still in.
Yeah, you know.
He's too deep. He's too
I
deep.
don't
in
have
now.
any, but I watch it just to chuckle.
You fucking
Oh,
dick.
that's very funny. Look at these
I
losers.
just go like a.
This guy,
Start my
this
day.
guy's over here with his fucking 401k.
Shut up, all right? I've got my sell orders set, and I'm waiting for that third round of suckers. So you shut the fuck up.
Yeah. They just need to tell 5 of their friends, and then they tell their 5 of their friends.
But I'm at the third part of the pyramid, which is still a pretty good part of
Yeah,
the pyramid.
I think you got one more push.
Yeah, we will be all right.
The line's going so low you could soap off of them. Just sit grind, bro.
You know what? Somewhere though, like somewhere, somebody right now is who had like a fucking home they
You're
lost.
still
it.
up though, probably.
No, but
right?
I love
You were
like if you watch The Big Short. Right? I love when everybody goes, crypto. Ha 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 ha. Watch The Big Short. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah,
None
that's
of this.
a good
shit.
point.
It's all fucking worthless.
Imagine-
go out and get your dick sucked tonight and have some fun because that's pretty much all you got when you die.
That's it? That's all you have? What about like a family and loved ones?
No. Well,
They're all gonna die. You know that, right?
Well, when merch dies, we have some pretty sick merch ideas.
Yeah, ghost t-shirts apparently.
Do it. Take advantage of it.
I'm
ghost
claiming
shirt.
I want
No,
1%.
ghost
Yo,
costumes.
can I have 1% of that idea?
You guys work it out. I don't want to be. Look, I'm not. You know.
All right, 1%. Yes, that's not bad. All right, fine. You know what?
I offer nothing.
Everybody. Oh well, then of course. Then I'm.
Of course
then
you don't. You're
then I'm
Canadian.
in.
I offer nothing to the equation. I will retweet the link.
Yeah, you're Canadian. The only thing you're qualified for is to become a conservative talk show host in America.
That is a funny point you guys brought up, and I didn't even notice that.
Yeah.
They were like
Crowder, Gavin.
Jordan Peterson, Gavin McInnes, Stefan Molyneux, all these. There's so many of these Canadian guys that are like hard mega guys.
Screaming about this for years.
And I'm like,
You
you're
guys
from.
have been saying this
I'm like,
forever.
you're from Ottawa. Shut up.
Yeah.
I mean, it's crossed my mind a little, but never really.
Look, the only thing you're qualified
It's almost
to-
like 70% of them are Canadian.
Yes.
Yeah.
Of the big ones.
Oh yeah. A lot of them. It's.
Why
weird.
is that?
I don't know.
What's your like hypothesis?
What do you mean? They get kicked? These
No,
guys have
because
all been
we're-
like kicked out of Canada.
Yeah,
Dude, he's not
Crowder
the
wasn't
opposite.
kicked out of Canada.
Dude, you know, I mean,
You honestly
if
wanna
you're
know my
joking, but
theory?
The truth is, it's hard to come here, right? Like for those guys to come to America.
Yeah.
Wasn't
But
it-
here's the thing. But like a guy like Jordan Peterson, like he can't have a career in Canada doing what he does.
weird. He's a
What are you talking about? He still lives
multi-millionaire.
there. His daughter's
Does he?
making a
Yeah.
meat club
He
and is a complete
works at
thought.
U of T, but he stopped now because he's literally fucking selling arenas.
I
Well,
thought he
and
was-
he's also
I thought he
in
was kicked
rehab.
out of all that shit.
That was the fucking dorkiest ass shit. I said to these guys, I go, you could see the moment where Peterson's career was over when he fucking did the Kavanaugh thing. And then
Yeah.
he was like, he should have stepped down. And everyone was like, dude, that's retarded. And he goes, yeah, sorry, I was wrong. And it was like, Peterson's done.
I still don't know, like the rehab thing, because he went for benzos, and that shit ain't easy. Like that's,
Oh,
like, I know
God.
heroin addicts that are like, I would.
That was
rather
the
quit
biggest
heroin.
eye roll for me in the million years when Jordan Peterson's in rehab. I was just like, and he's like, he was worried about his, and I was just like, fuck off.
Sign up
Yeah,
for my
honestly,
bloody
he-
Are you a
Patreon
badass or
alternative.
are you a fucking loser? Like,
Just because you dress like Scott Weiland doesn't mean you have to live
have
like
you
him.
seen old Jordan Peterson? Like, he wasn't like good looking really. He like got.
Why, you think he's hot
Oh yeah,
now?
no,
Yeah.
he's a fucking
He's
stud
got a
now.
video
Yo,
about
he's
Bret
like
Hart,
fucking.
actually.
He's like all like suave now.
You like
I
him
mean,
with the beard?
I'd stick it in his fucking herpes daughter, but
His
you
daughter-
I know a guy that fucked his daughter.
Yeah, did he give
Oh,
her the?
so you
did
know
he
like
give her the,
5 people?
Did he give
So
her
I
the old
basically
the
fucked
burn?
his daughter. He told me all about it.
Did he
so-
burn her? Was he the one that gave her the old?
She have herpes?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
no,
yeah,
she,
no,
yeah,
she posted her own medications
She
online,
posted her
Maybe
medications
my boy should
online.
stop bragging about fucking her.
It's about that time, yeah.
It's definitely a point of pride for him.
Can
I
you,
won't say his name.
you
It's a
imagine
Toronto
fucking
dude.
her with her all meat
But this
diet?
is before any of this stuff. This is back in the day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she was like 12.
Wait, hey, so your friend's Jewish?
No, it turns out Jordan Peterson's Puerto Rican.
That made it for me.
We have an ongoing bit on the we have an ongoing bit on the show, which is because there's pictures of Michaela Peterson with her mattress on the floor and like just a baby there.
She's
it's
a
very
thought.
very thoughty, and
She's thought, yeah.
we
That's what he
always
said
say
anyway.
is Jordan Peterson definitely didn't fuck his daughter.
Yeah, no, we always want
She
to really assure our
definitely
audience.
did not.
And, you know, now it's a good. Now that you brought it up, I think it's a good time to remind everybody that Jordan Peterson definitely did not fuck his daughter.
And if you're
we
not-
really get disgusted when people try to imply anything otherwise.
And-
we've never strayed from that narrative on this show that Jordan Peterson has and will never fuck his daughter.
Never.
And, oh, there
You
she
can
is.
say no.
And if you're not
Oh,
going,
no, that makes me uncomfortable. Okay,
there it is.
I can't. That's not. Oh no.
And if you're not going to fuck your daughter, BlueChew.com.
Jesus,
BlueChew.com.
could this
is the
producer have found in any
Get it up to
fucking-
fuck someone other
Jesus
than your
Christ.
daughter.
Alex is a great producer.
Alex is
and you should
amazing.
listen
Alex.
to her
Hey,
podcast,
Alex.
Broad Topics.
Broad
with Mike
topics.
Congdon.
I've heard it before.
Yeah, it's very funny
Hey,
show.
Alex, do me a favor. Jesus, could you not find an ultrasound photo? Holy shit. That was like the youngest photo I've ever seen of this broad.
ultrasound photo.
Jesus.
Their
That was-
Facebook
that
friends.
That's like the photo they used when they shot Trayvon.
Because I've seen
fucking baby
I've
picture.
seen so much coverage of Michaela, and that's the first time I went, all right, that even I'm uncomfortable.
Oh, fuck,
Jesus
man.
Christ.
We should probably start rapping, huh?
Yeah, let's wrap it up. We can fuck,
Okay. Well,
fuck
you
you,
throw me a
YouTube
word.
assholes. We're not monetized
Throw
on
me
there
a
anyway.
word.
Okay, throw you a
He
word.
said we should start rapping, and I said, "Throw me a word." We're
Okay,
wiggers.
I
You
don't
care.
think you want the word I was gonna throw.
Bigger.
No.
Reich. Rhyme something with Reich.
Right. Okay. what you're doing isn't right, but if you're losing your money, you can blame. Okay,
No!
what do you want to
Come
plug,
on.
Guys.
What do you want to plug?
Ryan Long Comedy for all your comedy needs. I'm the biggest comedian on TikTok. I don't know if you guys. Your young fucking college age audience will get me. They're not going to be able to relate to old guys like you, but youtube.com/Ryan Long Comedy, Instagram. You guys aren't big. You guys don't do that much Instagram.
We don't do a lot of gram. We're not big on the gram.
Do you know what's funny? Because when I didn't do Twitter for 3 years, like I was just YouTube videos, and then when I moved to New York, and it's like Twitter's the main one.
No, of course.
Which I was like, I put my fucking thing on the wrong thing. You know what I'm. You know.
Nah,
you're
TikTok.
killing
No,
it,
we get it.
though,
You're a
man.
rapist. Yeah, we know.
We got it. We got it. And of Chris, what we plug?
Just High Society Radio.
High Society. Love the
Available
show.
every Tuesday on YouTube and iTunes, and Thursdays at 8 live for free on gasdigitalnetwork.com.
Gas digital, baby.
I've never. What is it?
You don't need a promo code to watch it.
Oh yeah, gas.
Oh,
digital.
never mind. I looked at the beautiful
It's right
table
there.
here.
It's gas digital. Right
Wait,
there.
no, I just snapped out and looked around. No,
It's right
Yeah,
there.
I know you guys podcast off of TV trays.
First off, they're not TV
dinner
trays. They're not TV trays. It's an old dining room table. I'll have you know.
all I ask is please send my love to your co-host.
How far are you guys from here?
We'll do. What do you mean?
Like, do you drive or do you fly?
Jeez, not that
It's a
far.
24-hour drive.
I don't know where Florida is.
How Canadian are you?
100% Canadian. I
It's
moved here fucking 2 months
it's a
ago.
2 hour flight.
So, okay, so you have to fly. Like,
Yeah.
so
It's a
you can't come
24-hour
back and forth
drive.
Here, like you
No.
gotta.
I mean, we could
It's a
come
cheap flight.
once in a while.
I can do whatever the
Because
fuck
you're-
I
no,
want.
Actually, JetBlue was pretty cheap from
It's like
Orlando.
a buck 80.
Yeah, it's not. It's actually not. It was. It's more. It was more expensive to like fly to DC.
But you're closer to LA than you are to here.
No, we're way closer
What?
to here than LA.
Okay.
Oh, it's about 5 hours.
I'm asking
It's
you.
about
You
5
are.
hours to LA. It's 2 hours.
It's the
here.
same flight.
I don't know.
From where they live to LA is the same flight as
I'm
from here to
not
LA.
from this country. That's like me being like, okay, we're in fucking Denmark or the like. I don't know the thing.
No, I get it, but if I moved to Canada, I'd like.
Yeah, but
learn
I
at
like
least the
know where
basics.
stuff in Canada is.
Yeah, no, I'm rationalizing.
He learned the,
Airport
he
law.
learned the
You
basics. He knows the age of consent in every state. You fucking nail him on that. He's gonna
Don't
fuck
have an
that. Watch this. Missouri.
14.
See?
Yeah.
Told you.
Everyone
Well,
knows
I mean,
that one.
That is actually.
We wrap up.
Here's a hoping. God
top that.
damn. Oh my God, that was a really, really fun show. Alex, thank you so
Can I
much.
promote
You were
this one more time?
fantastic.
You
Since
got
they-
it. Thanks
they-
for
You can
having
promote it
me.
one more
Oh, no,
time. Fucking on the
Yeah, no,
podcast.
thank you so much, Alex. Can I just promote some, and Broad Topics also on
Broad
Gas Digital.
Topics.
Why don't you guys just get a Gas Digital subscription?
And use the
they're
promo code
very-
HSR.
And use promo code HSR because these are my niggas. But they seriously, Gas has been nothing but kind to us, even before all this. And we just want to promote real quick too that we will be at Comedy Fight Club this Sunday.
Yes.
The 22nd, 9 p.m. Be at the Stan Comedy Club, the upstairs room. And if you go to the website right now, promo code CFC will get you $5 off on tickets. We'll be there. Dave Cyrus will be there. Lindsay Jennings will be there. There's a bunch
You
of
guys
shit
should
going on. It's
come.
gonna be a lot of fun.
Come fucking hang.
You should all come hang out.
Actually,
It'll
the
be great.
Gas Digital Christmas party is at the same time.
Oh.
But and then
I'm gonna go drink for free.
We're also, by the way, we're gonna have a little after party afterwards. So, but if you want to, come there, like come support this great event. It's gonna be awesome.
All right. That's it. I guess we're done.
All right.
it.
Thank you guys. Thanks for being on.
Thanks for having me.
Oh yeah, peace.
Appreciate it. Bye.